What's the title, Dylan?
Little
What's
D,
the
capital
title
P.
of your campaign?
The Frozen Archives. We're going to start with some
Yeah.
exposition, everybody's favorite thing.
Yay.
So, you are all
Tell us.
about, well, actually, Willow O'Hare. You're going to be walking into this building. You're already in the building. You're going to be walking into the room that houses.
Am I visual? Am I imagining this room, or should I already be seeing this room?
You shouldn't be seeing anything.
Okay.
I hope you're not seeing it. Yeah, yeah, no. There's no. I didn't make this room. This is exposition stuff. So you're going to be walking into a room, and you're going to be meeting with Chancellor Pulp.
Chancellor.
Yes, and he has a braided beard. That's important for some reason. He's pretty tall. Appears to be human. He's really freaking buff. But he's also in professional attire. But you can even see the muscles through the professional attire and the braided
What's
and behind the
their
braided beard.
what's their kind of professional attire?
It looks
Not a
like
suit, right?
a suit, but from medieval times.
Mm.
That's what it looks like. You'll have to imagine that. That's up to you. And honestly, none of you other than Willow O'Hare is seeing this currently. So, so
So what
Okay.
am I meeting them for?
hello, Willow, is it? And he holds out his hand to shake.
I Okay, how tall is he compared to me?
He is 6'9".
Okay. Um, I reach out and grab his hand as strongly as I can, and shake it.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d20. We're gonna do a strength check here. Go ahead and roll a d20.
Oh God.
I got a 13.
A 13. Okay. He thinks that was very respectable for a handshake, and the fact that you made sure to be as tall as possible for it, that really helped. So he's like, that was a nice firm handshake. That was really good. One of the most firm handshakes I've ever gotten from a rabbit folk.
Good.
So I just wanted you, and I've got some other adventurers coming in. I don't think any of you know each other. I've got something I need y'all to do for me because I'm too busy here taking care of things, being chancellor. You know how it goes. Actually, Oldie, could you go ahead and you just now noticed that there's someone in the corner of the room who looks like they might be in their 60s, maybe even their 80s. They look pretty old. They're real rundown type. He's like, hey, Oldie, could you go ahead and let in the next person, please? And he's like, oh, yeah, I could do that. And then he goes ahead and opens the door, and Sweet Harmony walks in.
I don't know. Is that when I say stuff?
Sweet Harmony says absolutely nothing, and Oldie goes, are you gonna come in?
Man, she's kind of weird. She's just standing in the doorway.
Sorry. I was just, taking everything in. Hi.
Hi, this is Chancellor Pulp. And then Chancellor Pulp is like, hello, and holds out his hand to shake your hand.
I lay my hand in his soft, like almost like a princess would. I like.
Okay.
I don't know how to explain that.
Okay, he
Said it there
he
gracefully.
he's still like lightly grabs it and shakes it once. And he's like, that's certainly interesting. That's new. I believe you're Sweet Harmony, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Sweet Harmony, this is Willow O'Hare. Willow O'Hare, Sweet Harmony.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Nice to
You're-
meet ya.
Good to meet you too.
I'm gonna give you guys an hour to just catch up, and then I'll let in the next person, and we'll do that for a while.
An hour.
I gotta run to the men's room. You guys go ahead and take an hour. Oldie will be here if you need
Why
anything.
are we here?
Takes an hour to go to the men's room. I mean, that's a new one for me.
Did you say that out loud?
No.
This is the DM asking. Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. And then and then he goes, "Ah, I'm just playing." Okay, go ahead and send in the sweet jelly roll if you would, Oldie. And then Oldie opens the
Jelly
door
roll.
again, and standing there is sweet jelly roll.
Hey, hey, how's it going?
It's good. Are you gonna come in?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Good. I like the way you make decisions. And then Chancellor Pulp holds out his hand once more for a handshake.
I go to give him a handshake.
All right, go ahead and roll a d20. It's a strength check, so add your modifier and all that.
Oh, we're supposed to be adding modifiers?
Well, it's a strength check. I would hope so.
I don't know how to play D.
That's okay. Your 13 was respectable enough.
Okay.
Okay, so I have a strength +1. Okay, so I had a 15.
Okay. So, okay, so all right, so he's like, "Oh, very very respectable. I appreciate that handshake. We've got just two more and they're together apparently, so we're going to just go ahead and bring him in and then I'll brief you guys on what I need you to do." And then he motions to Oldie and the door opens once more and it is Cuddles and Molino.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Can we describe how our characters look? Because I have no idea what anybody else looks like.
Yeah,
I
I
was-
feel like that's what we probably should have been doing.
I was going to do it when everybody was in the room, but yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I was just making sure.
Okay, well then let's bring in the last two here.
Cuddles, you're first.
Oh, you're both coming in together.
You're
we're
coming in
coming
together.
Mass.
You both stumble over each other because you rolled a 2.
Are-
Yeah, no.
Are you guys gonna talk? You guys gonna move? You coming in the room? You coming out? Pick a
Alright.
side. Pick a side of the door.
Right bunch here.
I follow Melano. Is that how you say it?
Melano.
Right.
Yeah.
Melano.
Like the cookie.
I follow Melano into the room and keep my eyes looking up, not looking at anybody else, and just averting my eyes, keeping quiet.
All right. Chancellor Pulp holds out his hand to the person who's actually, paying attention. Molino. Going for a handshake.
Okay, so she reaches out to shake his hand and says, "You think you got enough people in this room?" As she's shaking his hand.
Okay. Oh flip. What do we need to roll for that? That's definitely gonna be a thing.
Charisma check, obviously.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll charisma.
Oh, no.
I think
be
I might have
completely
missed
honest-
whatever role we were in.
To be completely honest, it wasn't meant to be a joke in the first place.
Oh no.
Sassy.
Well, don't worry. It definitely didn't come
Yeah.
across as a joke just now. Don't worry about it.
Good.
With that one, it did. It definitely didn't. he just furrows his eyebrows for a second and then goes back to what he was doing. He is not interested in whatever it is you just said.
I don't think he likes you.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
All right. So you may be wondering why I gathered you all here today, and it's quite simple. I have spent many decades searching for knowledge. And then as you guys look around the room, you all talk about your descriptions to each other. Describe each other. What do you see?
So we're gonna look at each other and go, I look like
This is how I look right now.
Do we describe ourselves at
I'm
this
just
point?
kidding.
No, perfect. No,
Yeah,
now
that's
everybody
what
knows what you
I'm
look like.
wearing.
Perfect. This is what I am wearing.
Just describing the character, right?
Yeah, everybody describe your character so everyone else knows what you look like.
Are we going in the we walked in?
That's up to you
That
That
guys.
would be the easiest.
You
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
can
that's
do
what
your
we're
thing
doing.
now. I'm not gonna
Let's do
be.
that.
I'm not gonna hold your guys' hand for this part. You guys got this.
All right, we need guidance, Dylan. We need guidance.
You're the DM.
We're the children, and you're our parent.
This is my first official campaign. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, so we're.
Kaylee, you just go on
I
ahead.
changed my mind. Willow O'Hare, go ahead and describe your character for everybody, please.
Alrighty.
Anytime
Sorry,
you're
I was in
ready.
the middle of eating.
Anytime you're ready.
I was not prepared. It was peanut butter.
Oh
So, I am a rabbit folk, and I am only 4 feet 9 inches tall, and I weigh about 95 pounds. I am 16 years old, and I am gray and white. My fur is mostly gray, but I have a white stripe down my nose. I have green eyes, and I have human-like hair on the top of my head that is very fluffy and white, and it comes down into fluffy pigtails. And coming off of the sides of my head are 2 very long ears. And they like flop down. I'm like a floppy eared bunny. And I wear a mask on my like forehead that I can bring down to cover my face. It is a white a simple white mask made of wood. It's got 2 giant holes for my eyeballs to look through. And I have painted a frowny face with 2 giant red eyebrows kind of like going down to make me look really angry. And it kind of looks like a bunny rabbit. For my clothes, I'm just wearing a basic like light leather attire, like a shirt and
Basic
green
medieval
pants.
townsfolk.
Yeah, basic medieval townsfolk. No armor or anything. I've got like pouches and whatnot. I got like knee guards. Yeah, that's about it.
All right, I hope everybody
Just
took
a
those
scrap
notes.
weapon. Oh, and I've
Got her
got
drawn in
a
the
hand axe. I've got a hand axe at my side.
Sweet Harmony, I
It's
think
like
you're up.
it's up there.
So I am a cat person. I'm a white snow tiger. So, like what a white snow tiger looks like. I'm super fluffy. I have my nice winter coat, and I'm black and white, got the black stripes, and you probably see me. I'm probably like leaning against the bar, just gracefully. I'm wearing almost like gypsy kind of attire. It's like really flowy yellow and gold fabric. Uh just like shawls kind of everywhere. Um I got very crystal blue eyes. I'm 5'11".
That's old.
What? What's old? I'm my height is 5'11". I'm about 23 years old, 23, 24 years old. Am I missing anything? Hold on.
I don't know. Just go by that character
Sorry.
you made on World Anvil or what have you. It probably looks just like that.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't look anything like that at all. I have a lyre always on my side because I sing and I dance.
Like a person who lies or an instrument.
An instrument, a lyre.
Like the harp.
Yeah, like a
I
tiny
know. I
harp,
was just doing a bit.
but a lyre. I always call it lyre on accident sometimes. I don't have like a description on my thing. But yeah, so just very pretty fabric, almost kind of like all over the place.
Next.
Okay. So me, I was next. Okay. So I am sweet jelly roll and an orange sort of tabby uh cat, I guess. And the tabaxi, but I don't have like a specific. I just said I look like a tabby cat. I got the orange with the darker stripes, kind of like a certain cat that we might all know.
I'm concerned.
I have 2 orange cats. Are you talking about them?
I am surrounded by a lot of cats.
Why would you
Surrounded
worry
by
about that?
furries.
Oh no, it's okay. And
They're all furries.
they
They're
reminds
all
me of a
furries.
certain Monday hating cat,
Okay,
with
I recognize
a deep
friends
love
between food.
of lasagna.
I don't.
Um,
Fish are friends, not food.
Fish are food, not friends.
Bunny people are friends, not food. Now bunnies.
Oh.
Someone in my chat said Tony the Tiger.
Yes.
I think they nailed it.
Monday
That's great.
hating Tony the Tiger. I
I didn't know
am
you were streaming.
I am 6'5".
Oh, sorry, yeah. She
With-
wasn't here when we all said we were streaming.
Yeah, I'm also
I'm so
streaming.
I'm gonna open those up real quick. Go ahead. Sorry to interrupt.
You're good. I am 6'5" with piercing purple eyes. I have in wait, hold on, I gotta pull up the picture. In my left hand, I carry a hunter's dagger, and in my right, I carry a hand axe. I have a simple leather armor with a hooded cape on the back, and I have a flowing beard and magnificently long hair. I have several small pouches that I use to
How
keep
long would
all of
you
my
say your
little.
hair is?
Um, let's see.
Does it go halfway
Is
down your
it
body?
is it to the point that I could grab your hair and climb up your back?
Well, I'm 6'5". I'd say it's a good like 3 to 4 feet long, give or take.
Oh yeah, you definitely could, and if not, you could hop up there.
Um, yeah, I have little pouches on my belt that I use to keep all of my little like tools and little con items that I use. I have several rings on my fingers that, may or may not have been looted and or conned from rich folk. I think
Perfect.
that's pretty much it.
Next.
Oh, that's me. Yeah, that's me. All right, so my character's name is Cuddles. Um, he is a Leonin. At it, he stands at a staggering 6'9". He is 21 years old.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. And
This is a cat party here.
yeah,
Cat Squad.
he is not like the other Leonins because his fur is completely jet black, and he has yellow eyes. So he has, I think it's melanin. So he's like pretty much a giant Black Panther, but
Is he
a
also colorblind?
Panther.
Oh my goodness.
All right, someone timestamp that. That didn't take very long. That took 41 minutes on my stream.
Okay, listen. He just made it. What did he expect? Yellow eyes.
Yellow
Most
eyes.
cats
No,
have
you're
yellow
right.
eyes.
And they do have yellow eyes. It's just, 41 minutes, 47 seconds. Okay, go ahead and write that down, somebody.
He wears leather armor, and he has a mace on his right hip.
Nice.
And that is all you need to know about Cuddles and how he looks.
He's the same height as Chancellor Pulp. If you would have been actually looking straight, then you guys could have actually made eye contact, but you didn't.
Wait,
Nope.
how tall are you, Jelly Roll?
I am 6'5".
Sorry, this is very important to me because I am probably the shortest person here. Six
Most
five.
definitely.
Catherine, how tall are you?
5'11".
Yeah, until Austin said his, I was pretty certain I was gonna be the tallest one here.
Gotcha.
I tower over everybody.
Sorry, I keep interrupting. Go on.
I think the
Dude.
only one left is Melano.
It's Kayla. It's Melano.
Melano.
All right. So
Go ahead,
Melano
melatonin.
has. Oh my god. Wish though. She has like very messy red hair that looks like it hasn't been brushed in a little bit. And occasionally sticking out of her hair, you'll see like a few leaves just poking out behind her hair. Leaves and twigs. Um, and she always has like a smoking pipe in her hand. She never puts it away, no matter like if she's in a building or not. It doesn't matter. It's always in her hands. She's
What is she
5'10". Huh?
What if she's in combat?
It's always in her hand. There is no exception. Unless she's taking a bath, it's always in her
I thought you were gonna say even if she's taking a bath.
Yeah, so the
She's
bath
scrubbing
part
with
is
one hand, pipe at the other.
Maybe that's why she's so dirty. She just can't. She can't put it. She can't use both
No,
hands.
just her hair. It's just her
She
hair.
can't
She
brush her
doesn't brush
hair.
her hair.
Only one
She
side of her
only got
body
one
is clean.
hand.
And if she like climbs a tree or something, she just puts the pipe in her mouth and just starts climbing. That's
But
the only
not.
other option.
But like how a pirate puts a dagger in their mouth, it's sideways.
Basically,
They're
yeah.
biting. Yeah.
So she's 5'10" and she's 180 pounds. She's very pale and has emerald green eyes. And her attire is pretty basic, but she dresses more on the man side of things. She wears pants instead of a skirt. And then she wears like a normal peasant blouse and a green scarf, sheer green scarf, that's just kind of draped around her shoulder at all times. And then she has one pouch, one larger pouch to keep all her stuff in on her left hip.
Is she able to
And
actually
that's
get to
about it.
that stuff, or is the pipe in the inconvenient hand?
She'll put it in her mouth and then she'll reach.
Okay, gotcha. I just wanted to know. All right, that's everybody.
It accidentally falls out of her hand.
So
What
now
happens? Does she just break?
we're gonna have a quick
Does she just break?
pop quiz about who has what. I wrote down some notes, and no, I'm kidding. We're gonna get back to the story as long as everybody's ready. Is there
I'm
anything
ready.
anybody wanted to mention about their character before we continue? This isn't a test; it's just a question.
I found a picture to like give you guys a better idea of what my character's wearing since I described it so poorly.
Okay. Do we
I
get
mean,
to see
everybody
that
knows what
picture?
my character looks like. It's in the chat.
It's in the art. I put it in the art one.
I don't got it yet.
Guess I could show you.
Important note about my character. I like the pets, but you cannot pets.
Pets?
Oh my gosh.
old
Are you
is-
gonna scratch me if I like try and like pet you? But then you're like, I don't know. Maybe I
How
did like
old
that.
is Sweet Jelly Roll?
Yeah, how old are you guys?
Oh, yeah, I didn't. Hold on. I pull my.
I'm
I
just
am-
gonna call you Jelly.
I am 26.
Nice.
Willow's 16, right?
Yes, my character is 16.
Which is an adult for a rabbit folk.
Oh,
How old was Molino?
28.
3,000.
The oldest, right? And 6.
Does Cuddles even know his age?
21.
You're what?
Cuddles
I don't
even
think we
know his
posted that in
age.
our chat.
He was like a pet.
Call me stupid. Call me stupid.
How old are you? Cuddles?
21.
Oh, I thought you said
Leon's
41. I'm
age
like,
is
holy crap, is that in dog years?
No, Leon's age the same as humans.
Okay, gotcha. I couldn't remember.
How
Cal,
old was?
Somewhere between 23 and 24. My character's quite unsure since she was abducted as a child.
I'm gonna go with 24.
She just knows her roundabout age. She says 23 when she wants to feel young.
23 when she wants
What's
to
my age
feel young.
again? What's my age again? So, who's the oldest?
Me.
Mm,
What?
I said oldest.
I know, at 28.
We have a 28-year-old, and
28,
that's the
Melano.
oldest?
Melino. Mel.
Mel.
M-E.
Okay, Melano is.
Oh.
I'm probably gonna keep
Mel.
pronouncing that wrong after like.
That's fine.
If you, I would
She might
suggest
develop
adding.
like rage.
There you
I
go.
would suggest adding an extra L in there just so you'll say Mel.
Can I just call you Mel?
Yeah, could I just change
Yeah,
the way you spell
That
your
was the
name
goal of that
real
name.
quick?
Oh, nice. Catherine, didn't you say you were sending a picture somewhere?
Put it in the art chat.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's because I didn't press send. Okay.
I've been waiting.
It doesn't look like it's sent.
Oh,
that's
no
very
face. An interesting choice with the no
Ah.
face.
Okay, well,
Only for the
obviously,
costume.
obviously there's a face. I'm obviously a white tiger
I
wearing
can
that.
fix this. Hang on. Save image.
Uh-oh. I'm sure that'll come up
I
later.
hope you draw the 3 face for a cat.
I hope it looks like Temmie.
My files! They're compromised.
There's 3 cat people in this campaign.
Yes.
I know.
There's 3 cat people and 4 animal humanoids.
One
Oh, a bunch of
little
furry.
lone bunny rabbit among all these cat people.
And a
It's like
human.
that. It's like that
And a
couch
human.
meme.
Remember that
Put it out in
time
the
you
wild,
wanted to
it's
be
gonna-
human?
It's gonna start looking really tasty.
Oh no.
It licks lips hungrily.
Hungrily.
A little ear, just a little nibble, please.
Don't
This
say
is
that again.
horrifying, actually.
Scream! Oh my god! I'm terrified.
What happened?
Okay, it's done.
Oh my god.
I'll send it to the art chat.
Brilliant. Brilliant. I love it.
This
Thanks.
is how everyone's gonna see my character.
Yeah,
from now on. I don't
definitely
think
send
they
it
can
in the
be sung
chat.
properly.
Oh, it hasn't sent for me. Oh no.
Hang on. Chill
My charisma checks automatically get a negative.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
It's a cat.
That's a cursed image is what that is.
Perfect.
Ow.
Yeah, and on that note, we're
Wow.
going to continue with the story. All right. That's not going to haunt my dreams. Let's see here. Let me just read. All right, so I've gathered you all here because I need some adventurers to go to what used to be the North Midtown Library. Have any of you been there?
Do I look like I know
I
how to
don't
do?
think so.
Said north.
North
Imagine
Midtown
that
Library.
Town.
I need you guys to find me a
Mm-hmm.
book that's rumored to be there called Liber Primus. It's
Liber prime. Understood.
Liber Primus.
Liber?
Liber space Primus.
All right.
Also, if you guys happen to find any other books there that are worth my time, then I will offer you 50 gold pieces to bring it to me. I don't know what's still there and what still isn't, but if you guys find anything worth my time, bring it to me. I seek knowledge, and I think this book has a secret amount of knowledge that not anyone has understood yet, and I plan to crack that code.
Seek money, so we are on the same page.
I like the way you think. So, you guys will be leaving here in a moment. Oldie is going to lead you by horse and wagon. I'm sure you guys have all of your horses outside. You all have your horses outside. And
What's my horse look like?
I'm not
that's going to be up to
ready.
you guys.
Okay, dang it. No one told me I had to prepare a horse as well.
Yeah, that's the fun part is that you have to do it on the fly.
Yeah, we should have had whole intros prepared. I was so unprepared.
Well, you should have thought about that. You should have thought about being more prepared.
Always.
All right. So, Chancellor Pulp, sir,
Yes.
you know anything about this library?
Uh,
Why exactly are you sending us to a library?
I'm sending you guys to a library because I need information. I seek knowledge. I think I just mentioned this. I seek all knowledge. Yes.
Why
Well, if you're
couldn't you
sending
just
us-
go to the library yourself?
I'm busy doing chancellor things.
I feel as if you're sending us on a mission. Is this a possibly dangerous mission?
I would think it's not.
Should we
It's
be
an
concerned?
abandoned library, and I think it's been abandoned for a long time. I sent Oldie there
Alright,
before, and
so
he said there was nothing of note.
you
So
hired
why didn't they bring
5
anything back?
people to go to a library
5 random people at that.
I-
None of
to
us know each
retrieve books, and it's seemingly not dangerous at all.
Okay,
Is
okay
that
make
right?
Won't tell us
ever,
anything
go ahead
about
and Molino, go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. What was perception under again? Wisdom. Alright, I get +1 wisdom. Here's hoping it's a high roll.
Can I also
It's
roll?
not.
Okay, so that's a 10 total.
Yeah.
With that roll, you get the feeling that maybe he's not the person who hired you, and he's just
Oh.
telling you what he was supposed to tell you. And he
That's
continues.
concerning.
And
May I also roll?
sure, go ahead.
What am I rolling?
Perception.
Deep.
I like the pause. What am I rolling?
I was looking, and then I was like, man, this is taking too long.
Oh, wow.
I got a 19. Beat that. No, that's not how it works.
Oh, never mind.
You perceive that you might be in a room. Maybe. You might be.
So are we okay? So here comes the I've never done one of these. Are we allowed to roll for like anything?
Well, you got to tell me what you're rolling for exactly.
Okay.
And if it makes sense, I'll tell you to go ahead and roll for it.
Can I want to roll a charisma check to try and persuade him to give us more money for the job?
Okay.
Do we know what we're getting paid in the first place?
He doesn't told you any about how much you're being paid.
Well,
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I make a history check for information on the library?
Sure. We'll see if you know anything about this place that you've never been to. Maybe it'd be better if you saw the building. I don't know.
Well, what's okay?
Can
It's called the
I
North
ask
Midtown Library. Maybe she knows. Maybe she.
Maybe. You guys are
I'm a
from the
sage.
area.
I like to read a lot.
Go ahead, try it.
Alright, I also have a +4 for history.
Okay.
So here's hoping it doesn't suck. This fucking thing hates me.
Okay, so a 13.
13.
13.
Okay, from a 13, you know that the North Midtown Library used to be a castle at one point in time. And at one
Oh, that's
point, it
interesting.
was destroyed, and then eventually a library was built on top of it.
Okay.
Fuck, it's haunted.
I'm not gonna share that information, unfortunately.
That's fine. You don't have to, and none of you know that.
It's not even valuable. It's not even valuable information. So
Okay. So
it's not enough to theorize we're in danger.
So I would like to ask how much we are being paid for said job that we're being asked to do, considering everybody thinks that it's extremely dangerous.
Why don't you ask in character?
That's what
I didn't hear you asking character.
Chancellor Pulp. How much exactly are we paid to do this?
Ah, a fine question. The answer to that will be, you'll all be getting. I have a chest from my boss. Mayor Bistern actually is the one who has hired me to hire you, and I didn't even hire you. My secretary did. Sorry to be brutally honest with you. I wasn't even aware of this until about an hour ago. But I'm assured that there's going to be a rather large coffer full of coins of all kinds.
So there's no like guaranteed payment.
The payment's guaranteed. It's going to be a rather large chest. I like to think of myself as a rather buff gentleman, and it takes me quite a bit just to carry it.
Can I ask a general question, like not an in character question, but like just like a of the story
Yes.
question. How did Mayor Bister like hire us, like know us? Like, did he just like send out a message and we like saw a flyer, or did he like contact us specifically?
Mayor Bistern told Chancellor Polp to to hire some people for a task that he needed done. Chancellor Polp told his secretary to do, who is unnamed currently, to find adventurers, and the and I guess they found you somehow, some way. I don't think that part is really important.
So she
Oh,
could
yeah.
have found Mel digging in the trash can, and she was just like, "Hey, you want a job?"
Absolutely could have. That could have been exactly how it happened, and
Just
in fact,
found these
maybe that
little
is exactly
leaves
what
and
happened.
Twigs in her hair.
you got a nice voice there. You want to go do some things for me?
She finds Melina rooting through the garbage, and they're like, "You clearly need a job."
You clearly
Wanna
seem
look for a book.
you clearly seem like the adventurous type. Not many people jump into a trash can in this part of town.
She's
Didn't know
got
if they like knew
twigs
us
and leaves
personally
in
or
her
not.
hair. It's not trash.
It's gum.
She just doesn't brush her hair. She sleeps on the ground, and then she gets leaves and twigs stuck, and she
Oh,
doesn't brush her hair, so it just stays there.
I was about to say this is medieval times. It's fair to say that you could root through the trash and there could be like leaves and twigs inside the trash because that's what they're throwing away. I mean,
Yeah, I believe it.
I mean, I guess, but
Nah,
I
I've
mean,
I've
only
already
in her
that's in the
hair.
headcanon now.
She's
All
a,
right.
like, trash picker.
Anyone have any more questions, or can he send you all off on your mission with Oldie?
can I roll a charisma check now to see if he'll open the chest for us?
He doesn't
Yes,
have it with
please.
him.
Oh,
What?
It's not in the
Oh,
we
room.
the
don't.
chest is in the room.
It's
Oh.
He
Okay,
didn't say it was in the room. He said it was hard for him to
so this
hold.
isn't the character saying this, but we're being promised a chest filled with something, but we don't even get to see the chest that something is in.
Well, you could always ask for said chest to be brought out instead of just blindly assuming you're not being promised a chest.
Isn't that kind of what he's asking for, though? Like,
Well, you should question him about
Yeah.
that.
Can you bring chest out to the room for us to see the chest? I mean, you say it's very large, but I mean, like, I don't know how strong you are. That might just all be like fake
Eh.
muscle.
And everything's kind of large to me, so
What? If you want
Oh, of
help
course I
carrying
can.
the chest, I'll help you.
Of course I can. Oldie, go get the chest. And then Oldie goes out the side door. Oldie, Oldie gets. Hang on, I gotta make a strength check. Oldie goes for the chest, which is in. He goes out of a side door in the back of the office,
believe in you, Oldie.
and you hear a grunt, and then oh god, and then you hear ah, and then you hear a rather loud thud, of something that sounded possibly like a chest full of gold and silver pieces hit the ground. And and then Chancellor goes, oh, I should have done it. I don't know why I sent him to do that. I'm gonna go get that. And then you don't see Oldie come out, but you see Chancellor Polp, who is hefting a rather large chest. He's holding it as as he can because he's rather buff. I don't know if I mentioned this. Very buff guy. He holds it up, and it looks like it takes a bit of effort, and he places it on the desk, and the desk looks like it doesn't want to be a part of that transaction. It does not want to hold this much weight. He then turns it around and opens it up, and it is filled to the brim with gold and silver and maybe a few copper pieces, but mostly gold and silver. And this is what you'll be getting.
wow, must be a really expensive book.
It's one of a kind. So we're told.
Really?
Once again, it's been rumored to
concerned
be
about
there,
what's
and
in
it's
this book
not
now.
confirmed. What's that?
I have a question, Chancellor.
Yes.
You mentioned the title of this book, or this book was called, like, Liber Primus, right?
Liber Primus, yes.
Okay, something like that. Anyways, what does that translate to exactly? Do you know?
Well, it's a language from another world. I've been told it's Latin. I was told, and I don't know this, I can't confirm this, I was told it means the first book, which might be why it's so in demand.
Mm.
All right. Might be a little useful helping us find that thing in the library. Maybe it's alphabetized somewhere or in a special box.
Is your character saying that, or are you saying that?
Melano saying that.
Okay.
She's being mocking.
Yeah, maybe. I have no idea. As I said, it's your guys' objective. I have chancellor things to do. Mayor has mayor things to do. My secretary has secretary things to do, and you guys have adventurer things to do. So I'll go ahead and let Oldie get up. Oldie
Oh no.
get up.
Motionless on the
I
floor.
run over
Can
to
I-
Oldie
can
and
I go-
help him up.
Yeah, I was gonna go back and help.
You guys are gonna go into the side room that you haven't. Okay, if you guys want to go into the side room, go ahead. So
Chancellor, can I go back there and help Oldie?
I'll just go back there. I don't ask.
he's fine. Oh, okay. So, and then he watches as Willow goes by, and and Oldie is currently sitting on the ground, just holding like his face is down, his butt is up, and he's just holding his back with both of his hands, and he's like, ah. That's the position you find him in.
I help him to his feet and dust him off.
Okay, make a strength check.
Pat, pat. Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
You're all saying, "Uh-oh, stop it."
I mean,
It's gonna be the 20.
this dice roller doesn't like
Plus
her.
one.
So.
Oh my gosh, incredible! A 15. Not only
Thrown through the wall.
not only do you help him up, but in one fell swoop you reposition his back like the best chiropractor, and he's completely fine. And he goes, "Oh, thank you so much. I thought I was going to this was the end for me. I really thought so. Thank you."
Oh man.
And he like shakes your hand vigorously in a very thankful manner, and then he starts to hobble out of the side room and goes, "Okay, guys, let's go." And then he leaves through the entrance that you guys came in. So,
And then I follow.
yeah, am I to assume everybody follows, I hope?
Yeah.
Before I leave,
Uh-huh.
I turn back to Chancellor, and I say, and I question, where, how do you know Oldie, and why is he a part of this question?
Why is he a part of what?
Why is he a part of this?
Well,
Why is he going with this?
Oldie is the one who I sent out before to go look at the place, and he said there was nothing of note, but since he'll know the area better than anybody, I figure he can help you guys out. He also has the horse and the carriage to help bring out whatever you guys might find. We have no idea what's there, but we figure one coach ought to do the amount that we could get from there, if there's anything left to get.
Okay.
Good luck.
Just, old. Maybe you should.
Old?
I don't know.
He's 39.
That's pretty old in medieval times.
Does he
Yeah,
have
I
a
mean,
real
it is,
name? Is his name Oldie?
No. That's his nickname we gave him very affectionately because he acts a lot older than he is. His real name Sorry, give me a second.
Go on.
Oh, that's far ahead.
Did no one?
His real name is Gray Oldman.
No relation.
That's his real name. So we called him Oldie, which actually had nothing to do with his last name. So good luck to you guys. And he just waves at you, and he's going to put the chest back in the side room.
Cool.
Okay, so everybody goes?
Yep.
Great. So everybody's going to follow on their horses. Does everybody want to talk about their horses now, or is that going to be a later thing?
Do we have to talk about our horses?
No, not at all. I'm just giving you guys an opportunity.
We didn't
If
even know we had horses until like 10 minutes ago.
Exactly. I gave you guys plenty of time to be thinking about your horses, but we don't have to do that.
Oh my God.
These horses?
Yeah, you guys are
Or did we just
What?
own these?
y'all own them.
I have
I
a
just
question.
find it really weird. that
What's your question?
bunny folk
I'm a Leonin and I like to run everywhere. Do I have to have a horse still, or can I just run on all fours?
No, you can run on all fours.
All right.
I'm the only
I
one with
choose.
a horse. Everybody
I
else
know
just
what-
runs.
I know what
I
my
don't want
horse
no
would look
horse.
like, so
You can
I would be
also
on my horse.
you can also get in the back of Oldie's coach if you would rather do. It's not a coach; it's like a cart, but you can get in the back of it if you'd rather do that.
Yeah, I think that's
I'll
what
do that.
I feel like my character wouldn't own a horse.
Okay, perfect. That works.
I like to run.
I mean, if we're just given a free horse, I mean, Sweet
So
Harmony is all about that free stuff.
what I need to know is who has a horse and who doesn't has a horse.
I
I
do
have
not
a
have a
horse.
horse.
Okay,
I
so
do not. I'm gonna choose not to have a horse.
okay, so Sweet Harmony has a horse. Anybody else? All right,
No.
cool. We've got
Zelda.
one horse owner.
No.
Wait, no, you don't? Okay.
No?
So everyone else will be riding in the cart. Everybody who doesn't have a horse, roll a d20.
How?
Except Cuddles.
Everybody who doesn't have a horse, roll a d20.
I roll alongside.
Oh, except for you,
Doesn't have
Cuddles.
a horse?
Sorry, Cuddles, you don't roll a d20 for this.
How
Okay.
fast is the cart moving? Can I choose to just follow behind it?
It's gonna move faster than a normal pace.
I mean, my character faster though, right?
Ba-
That was like a
basically-
fancy.
Basically, I'll put it this way: if you're not on a horse or running on all fours like Cuddles is allowed to do, then and only Cuddles is going to be allowed to do that. Then you need to either be in the coach or have a horse.
Okay. All right.
So roll your d20. You've already made your decision. Roll the d20.
Fine.
This thing hates me.
Dang. Okay. Oh geez. Okay,
Why
roll
are you
off.
in time?
Doesn't hate me as much.
Willow, Sweet Jelly Roll. Go ahead and re-roll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, they got the highest number. Well.
I
Well.
think I can do better than that.
Okay. So Sweet. Why are you re-rolling?
my
You
fucking
stop
God.
that, you.
Oh, I thought you said to re-roll. Sorry.
I said everybody but you
Doesn't
because you
matter
got a low.
anyway.
Yeah, no, it didn't. Sweet
Wow.
Jelly Roll, you get shotgun.
Oh my god.
It's
You
fine
would
to
have
just
asked, I
jump
would
on
just,
the
I
back
would have
anyway.
wanted, yeah, I would have been in the back anyway.
Well, I mean,
What
what's
shot-
important is who got shotgun. So,
Oh man.
so
I'm rolling. Sorry.
yeah.
To be in it.
So it's about dusk by the time you guys get to this castle. It's not a castle anymore. It's actually a library. So you guys get to North Midtown Library, and let me go ahead and read some of the stuff I actually wrote out here. This library has been, as far as you can tell when you come up to it, this library has been abandoned due to the avalanches that used to bury in the inhabitants of the library, as you can
Oh.
tell from the giant hills of snow behind it, and the and from the hilly region behind the fortress. I keep saying fortress because my original idea was a fortress. Behind the library, you can see a mountainside as well as a small path leading down the side where a trickle of water leads into a small stream, and eventually a spring that has a thin layer of ice on the edges. There is a stable area to the east side of the library, only slightly dilapidated from the time abandoned. It has enough space for all of your one horse and your horse and carriage, and Cuddles, if that's where Cuddles stays, because he ran on all fours. And so you guys are at the entrance and the stable.
And
Alright.
so for my uneducated brain, about what time is dusk?
Dusk is it's like around sunset, so you're about to be out of sunlight here in a moment.
Oh, that's
Okay.
fun.
Oh no.
And you said this place was abandoned, right?
This place appears to be abandoned as far as you can tell.
Which means it's not actually abandoned, it's full of monsters that are gonna kill us.
Sure.
No,
Well,
no.
I would definitely suggest we start looking for a place for us to settle down before we go explore.
Did you say that, or...
Yes, I said that in person,
Okay, perfect.
in character.
Oldie says, "Oh, perfect. I set out a spot last time I was here in the foyer because I just knew we'd be coming back."
Oh, what a great idea.
I got bedrolls for everybody, including me. It's very comfortable.
I already forgot his
I can
real
put
name.
my-
God damn it.
His
I
name
can
is
put
Oldie.
my bedroll on top of that.
Oh, perfect. Wow, double comfort. So it's a set of double doors in the front there, and he opens them up slowly because no one helped him. Uh, that's kind of rude, of you guys.
You need
Uh,
perception too.
well, you're all sitting in the cart. No one said they got out of the cart,
Stop.
and
We just parked.
I guess he's kind of fast for his old age because he kind of beat everybody to the doors.
Chance to make a perception just to kind of see what's around.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
He's very stubborn, very do it himself.
He's very do it himself, and he's already done it. He's decided. So he's opening up the double doors now to let everybody in to the foyer area of the library.
17 on perception, or well, wisdom, and 18 on perception.
You can tell that Oldie has already opened the doors.
What was the number?
18.
That is a number. You see that there is a library, and you also see that there is a stable and an entrance to the library that is now open. It's a set of double doors. There's also a stream off to the west side, the northwest side, a small stream coming down from the hilly mountains behind it.
So you're explaining what you already explained.
Yeah, because that's how perception
Nothing
works.
changed.
You didn't talk about the stream. That's new.
Yeah, you did.
I said a small
No, you
stream was coming.
Uh,
I done did, darn did, gone done did, said it.
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear the stream.
Well, you did
So
now.
there's no new information then.
Other than the doors are open and there's a foyer where you can appear to see 6 bedrolls? No.
Yeah.
I have
Okay.
a question. You said there's like an avalanche, right? That
He,
Frequent.
as far as you can
avalanches.
tell, the library was abandoned because there used to be avalanches. You can tell from the
So it's-
pile of snow that's hitting the north side of the library from the back.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna ask like how much of it is actually covered by an avalanche.
Guys, I'm having an issue. I can't find my picture that I need. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Guys, this is not
Let's
good.
go.
I worked for a long time on these and I can't find them.
Oh no, Dylan.
But does everybody want to go ahead and go in?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Before I go in, I kind
Okay.
of look around a little skeptical to make sure that nothing's going to jump out, grab me, right as soon as I walk in the doorway.
Okay.
I would also like to take a look around the room first.
Okay, what kind of check is that, guys? You guys are going to help me out here. What kind of...
Perception check?
So you're,
Yeah, that would be
So-
perception, which what I rolled for.
so you're
Okay.
looking around the. So you've already gone inside.
No, I said before I go inside.
Okay.
Like looking at
Yeah.
the entrance around. I'm kind of like glancing inside before I go inside to make sure there's nothing like questionable.
We're
that I
blocking
should
the
be aware of.
doorway, just standing there next to each other side by side.
Wait a
Everyone's
second.
Looking
more than
around the
welcome to
corner.
walk in before us.
Something's fishy about this.
All right. Yay, perception check. Please don't suck. Please don't suck. Please don't suck.
Hey, that's pretty good.
And I get a +1.
What'd you get?
Yay. I got a 19 total.
You see
Dice rolls up.
that as far as you can tell, there's no threats.
Okay.
Nice.
Fair enough.
So
I'm
we
gonna
inside?
barrel roll in.
I would like to ask a question.
Go for it.
Is it dark in the library?
Is it dark in the library? What a wonderful question. Well, you're only in the foyer, and the foyer is dark except for a torch that has been lit by Oldie. And the doors are open, so you've still got some sunlight and about to be moonlight.
Okay. And is there forest
dark vision, too.
surrounding?
What?
Shh. Is there forest surrounding the library, or is it like in town?
It is outside of town. It is further away, and and it has forest nowhere near it really. There's a few trees here and there, but as I said, behind the actual library is tall mountains, not very far away, and you can see that there's snow budding up on the north side. Otherwise, there's not really anything of note. You can see maybe off to the east that there's some forest, I guess. Doesn't matter.
I do.
Everything
It
matters.
matters to me.
Okay. Well, you see off in the far, 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 far distance, there might be some woods, maybe, off to the east.
Maybe.
Okay.
Okay, are we all happy now? Everybody's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
satisfied.
Cool. Hey guys, I finally found my picture,
Nice.
and I gotta zoom in on it. 300 ought to do it. Perfect. Okay, so I found it, guys. I gotta turn it on. Everybody, tune into the stream.
Or you could send it.
Oh my
to
gosh,
us.
No, I can't
Too
because the whole
many.
point is that you got to be involved.
I can't have the stream open. My internet will not allow that.
Dang, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. So everyone is gonna have to describe it to him. It might not look exactly like this, but this is like a good representation. Like I don't have all the same things. Like there's already not a stream here. You don't see the mountains behind. I'm just giving you like a basic idea of what we're looking at.
I see it.
You see it.
Okay.
That's what we're looking at. Okay.
Those windows are adorable.
Thank you. Is everybody in the foyer?
Yeah,
Yep.
I barrel rolled in, but you didn't.
You barrel rolled?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Sorry, you're so low in my vision. I just didn't notice.
go ahead and make a performance check.
Oh my god, I'm trying to open your flippin' Twitch.
Well, make a performance check.
Look at my account. Oh my gosh. Okay. Performance. My god, this is gonna be bad.
Wait, where did the picture's in here somewhere?
Oh, I got 11.
Oh, okay. So that barrel roll went fine. You didn't snap your ankles or anything. That's good.
Okay, cool. I like my ankles. I use them to punch people.
With your ankles? All right. Well, I guess I
have
gotta.
to use them, right?
I'm gonna go ahead and open up the picture for the foyer area now that everybody's in it. So I gotta go ahead and get rid of the view again. And I gotta find that flipping file.
It's open.
Oh dearie me.
Oh gosh.
You have this streaming on your Discord at the same time that you're streaming on Twitch.
I do?
Like, can you stream it on your?
No, because I
stream
can't let you
on
guys see
Discord?
certain parts.
Well, you can just stream your Twitch. Like, Discord gives you the option of like which screen. I guess unless it's not on your computer.
It's on my computer. I just don't want to mess up and then accidentally show you guys something you're not allowed to see. Okay, so I think I can bring us back now, and we are in the foyer, and this is what the foyer looks like. Ooh, the foyer.
Hang on, it's buffering for me.
There's some
Oh,
I
okay.
gotta catch up. My
there's
internet's
some
gonna catch up.
stools in here, and as you can see on the south side, that's how you can tell where you've entered from. That's only going to be a trend for the first way that you enter a room. If you ever come back to the foyer, it'll still look like this because I didn't care about doing that over and over.
Wouldn't this be easier if you just sent these through the Discord so they all had them without buffering it? Then we could just have it open. Like, 'cause you have-
why don't you just send them as pictures?
Yeah. 'Cause
Okay,
you
guys,
have
I'm just going to send them as
images.
pictures. They're really small. Good luck.
I was just wondering.
No, it's okay. I can do it.
Well, you sent the one before and it was really big.
Oh, good. I didn't know that it was big. Here you go. There's one.
Oh yeah, pretty decently sized.
Yeah. That's
And
It's about the
then
same size as I was seeing them because I was looking at it on my phone.
there's where we are now.
Oh, okay.
fine. Yeah. We can-
Perfect. Okay, I didn't know that would work out so well. I like to hear that because now I don't have to care about any of this.
You can still
Let's
keep
go.
it up on your stream.
Nope,
for,
it's too
like,
late now. You.
Immersion's sake. I just don't have to have your stream open.
It's
so
too
we can
late
have-
now.
For your viewers, like you can
You.
have it up for your viewers.
Yeah, you're right.
Viewers, you weirdo.
Yeah, you're right. I could
Why
do
don't you
that.
care about your viewers.
Yeah,
I
you
do care about my
weirdo.
viewers, but I also want to give you guys a great experience.
Can you believe that this streamer doesn't care about his viewers?
Okay,
Kinda sad
well.
champ in chat.
All right, so go ahead and roll for your death.
Oh.
Understood.
Quick.
Just sweet jelly roll, guys. Just sweet jelly. Yeah, okay, perfect.
Okay.
So, yeah, you're 17 dead. Yeah, man, sorry about that. Exactly 17 dead, you know? No modifiers.
I got
Okay.
I got 14.
Dang, you're 29 dead. Okay. So you're in the foyer.
Oh my.
And Oldie
Very
says,
dice roll thing.
so I think tonight we should sleep since we're it's gonna be dark. It's gonna be really hard to see everything that we're looking for in here, and there's natural sunlight that's gonna come in through the top when it's daylight out. And then in the morning I can explain what of the layout that I know, and then we can go from there. In the morning, I'm rather tired.
Okay.
And
Guess
then
nappy time it
and
is.
then everybody looked at him blankly.
I would like to point out, I say to Oldie that does a Leonin have the okay? I don't know anything about a Leonin, so I should ask that first. Do they have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, I feel like
would
all cat
like
people would have it.
I point out to Oldie that three of us here have dark vision, so we can see pretty well in the dark. So maybe we could scope out the area a little bit further, without the need of Oldie there. We can see further into
Four
the
of us?
foyer. Three of us.
4 of us.
Four. Oh, do you have dark vision too? Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm
you
the
go. Okay,
only
so four of
person
us.
who doesn't.
Well, don't worry, I don't either.
So you
Can we
can
not
keep.
see this whole room, like just standing where we are?
Didn't you say it was dark? We couldn't see. Although we can only see the little bit.
Well, you
further
guys
out.
can, but you see it like it's dim light, and since it's completely dark, you don't really see much either. Like there has to be some amount of light for you guys, doesn't there? Or it's dim light for you guys.
Dim
At
light
30.
we see up to 60 feet as bright light, and darkness as if it were dim light on colors only shades of gray.
Yeah, okay, so you guys are seeing
You're all
shades of gray,
colorblind in dark vision.
and it's dim light for you guys right now. Because it's
I'll just-
darkness.
We have one torch lit, right? Somewhere in.
Yeah, it's in an emplacement. It's on a sconce in the wall. It doesn't come off, but Oldie lit it.
Oh,
Okay, so
shame.
is there others around the room?
There appears to be only one in this room.
I have 5 candles.
Do you want to use them now?
I
should probably use
I
one
don't
if someone
I
wants
don't
to.
know if it's a good idea to use candles by books.
Then why are we using a torch?
There's no books in here, but if you guys are going to be leaving this room with candles, I don't think that's such a good plan.
Well, what's the other form of light around the books? Is there other light?
Natural light in the morning when the sun shines.
Well, I just say we take a nice rest.
All right, old man. I don't like you. I vote to put you outside for the night.
Maybe if people actually used his real name.
And maybe if people listen to what I said.
All right, so it's one vote for kicking him out.
I'm old and tired. I just want to sleep.
We'll just kind of step in between them. This is very unneeded. We can just rest now.
I vote for you to
I don't
sleep
hear
outside
anything.
All right. Well, while you're voting,
Okay,
I'll
well,
be
now you can
snoozing.
go outside.
And with that, Oldie lays down. He's going to bed.
Yeah, I pull out my bedroll and.
There's already a bedroll for you.
But I have one in my
She-
backpack.
Well, then double bedroll.
Yeah, she
Nutrition.
stacks up for double
Yeah, I'm
comfort.
double comforting.
I'll say double comfort too.
I take the bedroll and I move it so it's directly underneath the torch, wanting to be in as bright of light as I possibly can.
Okay.
He's afraid of the dark.
All right, you do that.
I'm sorry.
Okay, we didn't know that yet. That's metagaming.
Yeah, that is
Yes,
metagaming.
acting
How
like he was afraid of the
dare
dark. Like, it's so
you.
obvious.
Perception roll?
How dare you?
Did you roll a perception check for that?
You don't. Well,
Bruh.
when it
Okay.
comes to other characters, it's kind of hard to deal with checking each other like that. I tend not to make people roll for each other. You guys can sense what each other's saying. When it's an NPC, you may not.
Should we have like should one of us should we have shifts to where we kind of take turns staying up so we're not all sleeping at one time in case
Why?
somebody
Why are you
decides
guys?
to come
This
in?
place is literally abandoned. We should all just sleep so we're not tired in the
Yeah,
morning.
it's
I'm not
more
doing a shift.
no.
I'm definitely not doing.
Well,
I'm
you don't
tired.
have
I'm
to do a
old.
shift, Oldie.
I'm old. I want to.
I'm
I'm going to
already
bed. I'm already asleep too. Yeah.
God.
I'll take
Yeah.
a shift.
Conversations
I
is.
hate this old man already.
Someone's gonna have a
I'd like to
like.
take a shift and
So
wait up.
between the three of us, me, Jelly Roll, and Mel, we've agreed that we can take shifts through the night. Is that enough people for us all to get a full rest?
You need 8 hours for a full rest.
Well, so it's almost sunset.
Yeah. Nighttime's gonna last 8 hours.
So when does sunset start? That's like 6, 4.
Well, it's winter, so it starts early.
So like 4.
Well, 6, but yeah.
Let's go 5.
Yeah. Okay, I'll meet you in the middle on this. 5 deal.
Okay. So let's say that we each take we get up at like 5 in the morning, like at sunrise. That
Okay.
would be like 5 in the morning, so that gives us 12 hours.
Yeah, plenty of time.
So we'll just break it up into 4-hour shifts. That way everybody gets 8 hours. Everybody watches 4 hours. There you go.
There's only 8 hours of nighttime, and there's 3 people watching. I'm just gonna tell you guys that real quick.
But there's 12 hours from when we're laying down to when we're getting up.
8 hour. It's gonna be light at 3 a.m.
Oh, that still makes it 10 hours.
Yeah, like I said, 8
Okay,
hours.
well, what are our negatives for staying up under 8 hours? Or like getting under 8 hours of sleep?
Um,
I think right now we really need a rest, like a full rest.
well, you guys have had a long day. And there's also exhaustion levels in this game that I didn't think I'd have to consult this early on, but I'll go ahead and look it up.
You know what? I am no
Maybe
longer
someone should
choosing
have
to
rode a
stay up
horse
because I'm
instead of running
tired.
the entire way.
I am no longer staying up. I am tired of this conversation. I like to go to bed.
Oh no, okay. Well, you know what? I suppose if we're murdered in the night, that's just the fate that we were granted. I'm just gonna go to bed too. Obviously, nobody else cares if we live or die, so.
We're just letting ourselves be convinced that we have no choice but to sleep.
I'll leave it
You
up to
guys
my
can do
feline
shift work,
instincts.
and you'll be fine. Like
I'm
it's
already asleep.
okay. So is anybody
All
staying
right,
up
we're
to
going to bed.
do watch? Nobody? Okay, that's fine.
We
Can
wake
I
Oh
up.
sleep
no,
with one
something
eye
happened
open?
in the
Oldie is dead.
night.
We wake
I'm
up
not
and
staying
Oldie
up
is
all
dead.
night.
Okay, is anybody doing a shift? Is what I need to know.
Oh.
I'll stay
I'll do a
awake
short.
for the
I'll do a
first 2
short
hours.
shift.
What's
Yeah, I'll
a
do a short shift.
what's a
After she goes
short
to sleep,
shift?
I'll stay up for 2 hours.
Okay, so okay.
So how
So
long is her shift?
Sweet Harmony is 2 hours. Okay.
I have
Mel.
a tiny bladder, so that means I
For
have
my
to
own
get up
safety.
like every couple of hours anyway.
Okay, Mel. What do you got? Are you staying up any amount of time?
Mel's gonna be staying up for the first 2 hours.
Okay.
I'm a light sleeper.
And then she'll
Whatever.
wake up Harmony.
I'm gonna give you a big whatever on that one, guy. Um. So okay, so Mel's taking first watch, 2 hours, and then there's gonna be another 2 hour shift, and then the rest of the night is gonna be nobody watching. By the
4
way,
hours
that's
of
the
nobody
DM
watching.
talking. I'm not saying that there's anything bad or good about that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Perfect.
that's- okay.
So, Mel, go ahead and roll perception.
Oh no. This thing hates me. I wish I could use normal dice.
Okay. As far as you can tell, nothing happened during your shift. You might be.
Cool.
You're in a room with other people. That's what you got.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So, are you gonna wake up Sweet Harmony, or are you gonna change your mind on waking her up?
No, I'm gonna wake her up. If I
Okay.
have to suffer, so does she.
All right. So, are you taking your shift, Sweet Harmony, or are you going back to bed?
No, I'm waking up, doing what I said I was due.
All right, sounds great. Go ahead and do a perception check, please.
Oh, I didn't click the dice. Okay, there we go.
Perfect. So you're in a room with other people.
We both made the same. Like, oh god.
Glad
Uh,
we're safe.
what's up?
Glad we're safe.
Okay,
As far as
so
I know.
you're going back to bed, yeah?
Has Willow woken up for her bathroom break?
I don't know. That's up to Willow, I assume.
She said she has a
I mean, I was
bladder.
joking because
Oh, okay, never mind
was
then. Yeah,
making
just going back to bed.
I
yeah.
wondered if that was like a rabbit folk trait where it's like, oh, you have small bladder, so you don't sleep well. It was like very
Man, what a
specific trait.
trade-off.
Yeah.
Okay,
Side note,
so
when Melano lays back down, she just like kind of cradles her pipe next to her face like it's a stuffed animal.
that's
I
adorable.
feel like
Like
it
a
would
weirdo.
burn. I feel like it would burn your face. Is it still lit?
No, nothing's
Oh,
lit.
I don't
like,
think it's
she's
ever
just
been
holding the
lit
pipe
so
there.
far for all of this. It's just always around.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's
She
just
just-
there.
Yeah.
It's
She
it's
only
like
smokes when she's in combat.
it's like a stress reliever. She just likes to
Yeah.
play
She
around
just
with
to
it.
get she just wants to get real high.
I don't think it have to just
That
because you
was
have
the
a
thing in
pipe
her
doesn't
temple.
mean okay. Anyways, now that everybody's asleep, everybody go ahead and make a perception roll, and I'm gonna do the same for Oldie here.
Fuck. Please don't suck.
16.
Ooh, that sucked for me.
I got it.
Oldie sucks.
I got
Oldie
11.
does suck. I hate Oldie.
What is this?
Nice.
Perception?
9.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Okay. So I'll just go from bottom to top.
Well, no, hold on, because I think I get a +4 in perception. I get a
Well,
plus. I
how
get
it
a
works
plus,
is
so-
a natural 1 or a natural 20 works over whatever you get. You know what I mean? A natural 1 is gonna be a 1,
Oh, okay.
and a natural 20 is
fine.
gonna be a 20.
Oh.
Like, say if you got a natural 20 and you have a -1 for strength or something, it's still a 20.
What?
Oh,
So
that's
it can't
very
get-
useful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nat 20 is just succeeding.
Yes.
Okay.
They go over everything else. So your 1 is a 1. Sweet Jelly Roll, you're really sleeping. You're out. You don't even know if you're gonna wake up. Oldie, pretty much the same. He's old. He doesn't know if he's gonna wake up. Willow
I get a
and
plus
Sweet
1.
Harmony.
It's a 9 for me.
9 and
11 for
Nine.
me.
okay, so 9 and 11 and Sweet Harmony.
9.
Okay, so you guys didn't hear anything at all. Cuddles.
Wait, Cuddles on a roll.
Yeah, I did. I got
Yeah,
a
he did.
It's
16.
16.
He was the first one to roll.
Oh,
And then
I was
18
looking at the wrong one.
against
Sorry.
Vampire.
Man.
It's an 18 with my modifier.
Perfect. Glad to
Wait, the
hear it.
scared one got the high perception check.
That makes
He'd be
sense.
more
though.
alert. Yeah.
That's true, I guess.
Okay, guys. I got to make another channel real quick. And me and Cuddles are going to go to the sidebar room. Don't listen in. That would be cheating in metagame. And we're going to talk about something real quick.
All right.
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Hey, so what you hear is absolutely nothing. You didn't hear anything wrong either. You didn't wake up from anything or nothing.
All right.
All right, I'm going to tell you happy birthday one more time so this takes longer and they get worried. Happy birthday.
Thanks, brother.
Hey, no problem, man. We're going to go back over there now.
I count for 2 votes to throw you outside.
What did I... What?
Explaining the dream I'm having. I'm
What
fucking
happened?
asleep.
What in the world just happened? What did I miss?
You don't get to know. You don't get to know because you had a
That's-
sidebar and
that's
we had a
metagaming.
sidebar.
Okay, well, I'm happy for your guys' sidebar, and I hope that as a team, while sleeping, you somehow bonded as adventurers.
No, they just
while
fought
sleeping.
the whole time.
As a team, we bonded to throw her outside.
Nothing. I wasn't saying it.
Well, it sounds like you wish you had said nothing. That's what it sounds like.
I just
No.
slept peacefully.
Okay,
With her
I
cool.
was
in her
just
hand.
having a good dream.
Yeah.
That's all.
Oh, the trickster was in it? Okay, so we're all going to wake up.
Yeah.
What's up?
I said I'm awake.
All right, everybody's awake, and Oldie, after everybody's awake and ready to go, and I don't know, you guys probably did rations or something to eat, you know, breakfast time stuff.
Yawn and do a big stretch.
All right, perfect. Don't hit that torch.
Yeah, cat stretch.
Yeah, cat stretches are important. You ever
I
see a
will
lion
to
stretch
rub his
before it takes
belly.
down a gazelle?
Don't you fucking dare.
What did you say?
Do it. Don't do it.
What'd you say?
Do it.
Don't do it.
What's
Just
up?
Say, oh, big stretch.
Ooh, big stretch.
Trevor's gonna rub Cuddles' belly.
I roll to rub his belly.
That's rolling
He's
against the player.
because he's doing a big cat stretch.
You're a cat. Why are you petting another cat's stomach?
As DM, I
like,
feel like I
highly
should veto
intimate.
this. I feel like I should really veto this one
Terrifying.
thing. Because I feel like this could end the
No.
campaign before it starts, really.
Cats just like to have their bellies rubbed.
Okay. Are you going to go
No,
through
they
with
do
that?
not.
I'm just
No,
going to
we
give you a
don't.
chance to say no to that.
Oh, I was
Gigi
kidding.
is
Perfect.
not like other cats, Trevor.
Wow.
Not
Boy,
like
am I
Cuddles,
mistaken.
that's for sure.
Boy, is my face a color it normally isn't.
It's red. Okay, so
It's actually
now that everyone's up and awake and they've done their big stretches, Oldie says, "Okay, so I'm thinking. Here's how it works. This door on our left, or to the west, is that goes upstairs. There's only like a few books up there that I know of. I didn't look over there a lot, but there's only a little bit to search. And then straight ahead to the north is the main library section, the main area. It's big, it's huge." And then to the east is downstairs, and I'll be honest, I only went down there for a second because it's colder down there, and my old bones can't take it. So I'm thinking we could
Alright,
all
so
split into duos, and we could get this search done quickly so we can get out of here.
Pretty furry. I do well in the cold. I really like the cold. I'll go downstairs. I think that's where a book's gonna be that is rare and not wanted to be found.
Okay.
same. I second that.
Okay,
I
so you two are going downstairs. Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, by the way, guys, my hips are pretty old too. I'd prefer to go into this door here that goes straight north because I don't really like doing stairs. Gotta be honest, they
We
hurt.
got that, oldie. We got
I
that.
don't want to go with Oldie.
I'll go with Oldie.
All right, thank
I'll
you.
go.
Sweet little
How's it
bunny
going?
rabbit.
Me and
Wait,
Gary
so-
Gray Oldman are gonna be best pals.
Okay, so me and what's your name?
Willow.
Willow. Me and Willow are gonna go north into the, I guess you could call it the first floor, and
Me
then
William are gonna go through the door.
Cuddles and what? I'm sorry. What was your name again?
Jelly Bowl.
Jelly
sweet
Bowl.
Jelly Bowl.
Sweet Bowl. You guys are gonna go to the west, and you're gonna go upstairs and check it out. And then the other two, and I totally remember your names. You guys are gonna go east.
Harmony. No worries. It's Harmony. Yeah.
Harmony. Okay. And
And
Mel Gibson. You guys are gonna go east.
Melatonin.
Totally.
That's a long name. I'm gonna shorten that to just Melatonin. Because it's way too long. So you go east and downstairs, and we'll all meet up here once we found the book. You could probably yell. It's pretty, spacious areas. You could probably get an echo. We'll hear you. We'll all come back to the fort when we found the book. Everybody we got the in the mission good.
Yeah.
All
I look
right.
at- I look at-
Understood.
Should we
I
put
look
our
at-
hands and paws in the middle?
Yeah.
I do
Unnecessary.
not part- I don't
I put my
participate.
hand in the middle.
All right. I need to know everybody who participates in the middle.
Me.
Okay.
Not me.
Melano will humor him.
I'll put my hand in the middle. I've been pretty mean to this oldie guy.
Okay.
I'll humor him
I
once.
don't put my hand in the middle.
Okay.
I am neutral.
Well, so are you putting your hand in the middle or no?
No.
Okay. So, Mel,
Yeah.
Willow, and Sweet Jelly Roll, go ahead and get an inspiration die for joining
What's
Oldie.
inspiration die?
You can basically re-roll a d20 with it at any point in time.
Oh, should I write that down then?
Well, it's on your sheet. You can mark that you have it.
Oh,
Oh.
It's on
where's
your
that
sheet
at?
near the top left.
top left.
You
Oh,
mark that you
Oh.
have the inspiration die.
Oh shit! I
So we
actually
just put
have
one
that
there?
on my computer.
Well,
Oh,
you can
sure.
only have one at a time, so you can just put an
Yeah.
X or whatever.
I'll just
Oh,
put-
okay.
Oh,
Something that
nice.
lets you know you have it.
Oh, you know what? I'll put an X, an O for I have it, and then an X for I don't have it. There you go.
There you
'Cause
go.
there's no check mark. I mean, there is, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't know how to do that either.
the code
Melano's
for it.
just like, what a sweet old man.
And on 3, will someone pick what we say?
Dingle
Not
hop.
die.
Not
Ding dong.
not dying ding dong on 3. 1, 2, 3. Not dying
Not
ding
dying
dong.
ding
Not,
dong.
not dying ding dong.
Okay, and we will go to.
Never mind.
Okay, you know what?
Everybody's worth it.
Let's go ahead and we'll do a team, oh flip, what's it called? Initiation. We'll do team initiative here. So everybody roll initiative, but only your duo at a time. So, first Cuddles and Sweet Jelly Roll. I want to see what your total is on initiative.
Do we roll a d20?
D20,
Or
and then you add whatever your initiative is, or minus it, or whatever.
Puddles.
we didn't get much better. Shut up.
Well, I had the +2, so I get 7 there.
7 plus. What do you have, Cuddles, for your initiative?
Well, he just gets a 1, all right? He doesn't get to add anything.
Yeah.
I don't have. I have a 0 for initiative.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
okay,
have that.
I thought so. I thought it didn't matter. 8. Okay. So now me and Willow. Well, not me.
Should
Oldie.
have gone with the old man.
Oh my gosh.
18.
Should have gone with the old
Oh
man.
my gosh. Incredible. 31. Okay, and Mel and Harmony.
Oh no.
Well, this is unattainable, so it looks like
I got a 7.
okay. So, Harmony and Mel, you guys will be going second when we do all this. Like, it's
Okay.
not going to be a turn at a time. We're going to do a little bit here. We're going to go to the next, a little bit there, go to the next, all that jazz. And then, well, me, Oldie, and Willow will be going first.
Quick question.
Yeah.
How do we know what our initiative plus is? Because I noticed a lot
It's
of
your
people have
dexterity
initiative
modifier.
plus. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
Mine is terrible.
And then,
It's actually -2.
It's -1.
Oh,
You got a 2.
and then, well, the
these people are what?
the one who hates old people and the big cat will be going third. So we'll go ahead and
That's
start.
fine.
All right, let's go ahead and find this book. Huh?
Can we take a potty
What?
break?
Agreed.
Yeah, I could go, and he goes out the double doors.
I mean, we've been going for about, well, I've been sitting here for about an
Oh,
hour.
you mean actual?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, she
Yeah,
meant
yeah.
actually. I was just going in character.
Okay.
I.
I am. If we're gonna take a break, I'm gonna try to get my stream thing set up because I tried to do it before, but then all of my audio cut out. So
If we're
I'm
gonna
actually
go on break,
set
my
up-
character's also gonna take a take a potty break too. Just want to point that out.
All right. And break.
So as you can see in front of you, this is obviously just Oldie and Willow seeing this, but there appear to be a ton, just an absolute ton, of rather tall, wide bookshelves that appear to be completely bare. And then in the center of the room, there appears to be like a kiosk type deal, like that would have been sort of a front desk for the library. And you can see in the back that there are 2 darkened out windows. And go ahead and make a perception check. And Oldie will too. Oh, well, Oldie doesn't know anything. He might be in a library.
Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Perception.
Mm-hmm.
+2.
Mm-hmm. So you got a 10. Okay, so with a 10, you do know, or you do think that those windows are blackened out because of the snow in the north piling up on them.
That would make sense.
Yep. But you still have natural light coming in from the top, which does have windows, which is very rare for this time of age.
Ooh.
Yeah, and the natural light is hitting all of these empty bookshelves as far as you can tell it's empty.
There's like no books anywhere.
Well, you could roll to find out.
Okay. Wait, didn't I just just roll for perception?
Yeah, but that was for that wall. I'm talking about we're looking for books now. This is a new check. It's gonna take a while to look through this many bookshelves. I think if I hate to split up more, but maybe if I hit the left side and you hit the right side, Willow, we'll knock this out.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, great.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Well, it would appear there are some books in here. Just a quick look on my side. There's one, and I think I could just see him from here. There's two on your side.
Ooh. Just point me in that direction.
Okay.
I'll go look for the books.
Okay. All right. So you do find a book, but it's about 2 feet above what you can reach.
Oh
Dang.
no.
What are you
But
gonna
I'm
do?
a bunny, so
Okay.
the DM doesn't know this trick. I jump.
You jump.
I'm a bunny.
Okay. How can you jump 2 feet?
I can climb.
Well, I just need to know. Can you jump 2 feet?
I don't know.
I imagine a bunny would be able to.
2 feet?
What does it say for the description of your jumping ability thing?
Oh, is there one?
Read it for the class. Because I don't remember it.
Ow. Okay.
Learning.
Did you try the jump for yourself? Why did you get hurt?
No, I got a pinch in my stomach. Okay. There is no... Oh, powerful jumper.
Hey, I knew it existed.
Have extremely powerful leg muscles. You can use your dexterity... Dexterity... Oh, my God. My
You got this.
dexterity score in place of your strength score in regards to jumping.
Okay.
So I attempt to jump.
Okay, so go ahead and roll
Hey,
a d20. Yeah, for dexterity.
And
And you got it, because you're a bunny. Incredible. So you jump up and you grab the book, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Well, as you can see, it's a blue-ish book. It looks kind of old, and it doesn't have a title on the front. And you can tell just by looking at it that, well, this is just, I'm going to tell everybody this. This is for everybody. You're all allowed to know this bit. Books back then didn't usually have the title on, like, the what do you call the outside there? The crown?
The spine?
The spine. Thank you.
Cover?
Yeah, it didn't have it on the cover, nor did it have it on the spine, at least not here. And you're going to have to look inside the book to find out what it's called.
All right. I read the book.
All right, so you open it up, and here is what it says. It is a little bit dilapidated, so you can't read all of the letters. I'm going to be putting this in the general chat for, I guess, just you and I to see and read. Well, just you, actually. Oldie doesn't know anything about this. DM knows everything about this. Give me a moment, because I forgot that I'd have to type it out until just now.
Oh no.
Oh,
Can
no.
you create specific text channels just for each one of us?
I could, but that's a lot of
So that only
work.
we could go in there?
Yeah, I could do
Well,
that.
Something to think about for the future.
Yeah, right
yeah,
now,
just
I
for
don't
the
think...
Be in the sidebar right now.
Okay. Well,
Well-
that sidebar is a voice channel. Nah,
Yeah.
it's not going to matter for this. It might later, but right now it doesn't even matter at all. Probably. And if it does, oops. I'm not perfect. This is my first time DMing. Basically.
It's fair.
So I'm okay with
It's
not being
very
good at
fair.
it.
DMing is hard.
Apparently.
Oh,
It is hard.
oh crap.
Apparently.
I accidentally exited the dice thing.
Oh, no. Well, looks like you're out of the group. Sorry.
What?
And just like that, we lost a member. Dang, that's really unfortunate, guys.
What was it called
The
again?
giant,
Dylish
the
played.
giant D20 went flying
No.
through the open.
Roll dice
Open
with
area.
friends.
Yeah, roll dice with friends.
All right, so you see the title of the book, yes?
No.
It's in the general chat on Don Gons and Dragons.
Okay.
You might have to rename yourself.
No, it popped up automatically. Let
Yeah,
me.
because it's for the server.
Cool.
Okay, since I'm really smart,
Uh-huh.
I know what this says.
Okay.
How to kill a Yeti by Overlord. Something. That guy doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who he is.
Okay.
That might.
Uh-oh. Foreshadowing.
Okay, so
Alright.
you have found that book. Okay, cool. Well, it's not Liber Primus. You can decide to keep it if you think it'll be worth it.
I put it in my backpack. What do I
Okay.
have?
And now we play the
Survivor
backpack
guide.
song. Backpack. No, okay.
Backpack.
And then you hear from the other side, Oldie goes, I found a book. It's called The Art of Engineering, and it's by Nevad. Do you think that's what we're, I forgot what we were looking for. What's it called?
uh, Liber. P- p-
We're looking for a bear?
yeah, it's Libraire. Liber
All right.
Primus.
Liber Promise. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't think this is it. If I'm honest, this is just a. I'm gonna put this back. Or do you want this book? I don't want this book.
What's it? What's the book again?
The Art of Engineering, and it's by someone called Nevad.
That sounds boring. Put it back.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I found a book on how to kill something.
Really? What are you killing?
I think it says a Yeti. It's are Yetis a thing?
Are Yeti? Yeah, they're a thing.
Okay.
It's yeah, and especially up here in the north, that's kind of fortunate that this library had that book. But
Do you think we should read it now?
I don't think there's gonna be a Yeti around these parts. They usually stay in the mountains and wait for mountain climbers or other kind of wildlife, as far as I know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we could read the
Well,
book and find out.
Maybe we should read it and then go climb the mountain.
Okay, well, or as good as that sounds for my lovely, not fragile hips, I think maybe we could skip that part and maybe just go to the one book we need, which isn't that one.
Okay.
He's not having a good time.
We need the Liber
Sure is.
Primus.
Listen, you said there was 2 books on my side. Where's the other one?
It's just a little bit further down and a little bit further up. It's about 8 feet up.
Okay. I head that way.
Okay. Well, you can see the book, but currently you can't reach it unless you're gonna do another jump or a climb or something.
How high is it?
8 feet.
How sturdy does the bookcase look?
Pretty
It's on the
sturdy.
bookcase, right?
Yeah, these look like very elegant bookcases, as you can see from the pixels. Pretty elegant, if I do say so myself.
I test the bookcase out by like putting some of my weight on it and pulling on it. To see
Okay.
if it'll wobble.
It holds. It seems like maybe they've been put into the floor so they don't move.
Okay, nice. I'm going to attempt to climb it.
Okay, make a dexterity check. Make a flip. What's it called? Acrobatics. What is it? I need to have a sheet open so I can remember what these are
acrobatics is,
called.
yes, my dexterity, which gives me a +5 for my skill.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and do that.
So acrobatics.
Yeah, go ahead and do an acrobatics check.
So +5, so 15.
Perfect. Okay, so you got to the book, no problem. And are you gonna go ahead and find out what it is, or?
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
hop down and look at the book.
Okay, this book is called You Wanted To, and it's by Heretic LL.
Oh. You wanted to.
Yeah, that's the name of the book. Hey, I got it.
Good author.
Hey, I got another
Now,
book over here. What's up?
If I were to open this said book, Would my stream get demonetized?
That's
No.
a perfect question.
DMCA.
No, not at all.
No.
No,
Oh,
definitely not. But probably don't open it. This is
okay,
DM
okay.
speaking here. Probably don't open that. It might be like one of those Christmas cards that has a song in it. It might be just like that, and maybe don't open it.
Come on, open it.
What's in the card? Okay.
What's in that card?
I found another book over here.
All right. I start walking his way as I throw the other book behind me.
Okay, didn't want that one either. Okay, gotcha.
This is so sad.
I found this book. It's called Everybody Throws Up Sometimes, and it's by Dylish von Boomfeld. Do you think do you think it's worth something or
No, you should. No, I would definitely put that down and go wash your hands.
what? Why? Wait. Why do you think? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably a good. I'm gonna put this book down now, and then he puts the book down and he looks at his hands and he's like, "I have yet to ever wash these. I should probably start at some point."
Man, humans are nasty.
Did you say that out loud?
Under my breath.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Go ahead and make a check to see. Actually, I'll make a check to see if I heard that real quick.
Okay.
Let's see if he heard that with his old ears. You're probably fine. It'd be a shame if I got a 20 right now, though. Oh, okay. You're fine. He didn't hear nothing.
Cool.
He just said, "What'd you say?"
Oh, nothing. Just
All
saying
right.
this stinking north side room is pretty trash.
All
I'm starting
right.
to talk like you.
Yeah, well, I have that effect on people. I'm old, I'm wise. People tend to take after me and my unwashed hands. I think maybe we should check the kiosk. Maybe we'll find some kind of information about the book. That's just my guess.
Okay.
Okay,
Sounds like
and
a plan. You're smart and wise and all.
I sure am. I like the way that you said that, 'cause I am. And then, obviously, you can tell by the way he talks and everything that he is. And with that, we'll go to the next group for a moment. We'll go to Sweet Harmony and Molino, who are in the basement, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll send y'all a picture of where you are.
Okay.
Which of these is it? It's this one. There's actually a torch lit down here. You're not sure of how, but
Real quick,
it
do
certainly
we have
is.
a limit to how many actions we can take per turn
There's no turns
right
right
now,
now.
or no?
You're not
Okay.
at a turn limit of any kind currently.
So just until we run out of stuff.
Yeah, like I can let you know when you're out of stuff to do, but also it's like your only time that you're stuck within like a 6-second turn is in combat, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So that's where you both
So-
is.
Like to take a perception check for around the room real quick.
Okay, so go ahead and do that.
I got a 7 plus 1, so I got an 8.
Okay. As far as you can see, there's nothing really going on with this room. You've got a couple doors. You've got a door to your east and a door to the north, and you got the stairway that you came from to the west. Other than that, you can see that there's a torch lit in the room. It's also stuck in the wall.
Alright.
That's all you've got. Did you want to make a perception check as well?
I guess so. Yeah. I can't just see like the obvious of what's around me.
Well, yeah, you can see all that. There was nothing new, but I don't know. Maybe you'll find something different if you roll really high.
Well, I just didn't know if they're like obvious books like right in front of me.
There are no books in this room that you guys can find.
Okay.
Alright,
So can I see the stair? We came down the staircase, right?
Correct.
And can I see the two doors?
The two doors. Yeah, you're basically sitting in the middle of the room or at the bottom of the staircase or whatever. You can see both doors.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, I'd like to make a perception just to
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and roll
around
it.
all the edges and everything, making sure there's nothing suspicious.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely wouldn't want something suspicious. Oh, well,
Suspicious.
you have
Oh,
realized that
no.
you're not in the room you were earlier.
Really hate this thing.
And that's it. That's all you've
Oh,
noticed
come
is that
on.
you might be in a different room than you were earlier.
The good news is we're all getting bad rolls.
Yeah, at least
All
it's as
right,
a group.
so
Yeah.
I have a question. You mentioned earlier that we noticed that the torch is lit in the room, right?
Yep.
Um, so I would like to say to her, who lit these torches?
You know,
We
that's
didn't
a
come down
really
here.
good question.
All right, well,
Give
we
me
have 2 doors. I prefer not
let's
to split up anymore.
yeah. Can we like? I wanna like. I don't want to open either door, but I want to see if like they're locked or something. Like I just kind of want to
You want to
test to
find out
see
if they're locked without opening them.
Test
Well,
the
I mean,
handle.
like, yeah. I feel like
Or
I'd
are
be
they
able to
pull
feel
doors?
resistant.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
What kind
which
of doors are
door?
they? I guess.
Which they're just normal wooden doors. They actually look a lot like the ones you see. Would you just like to? You just want to? Which one do you want to try? East or north?
I don't know. Which one do you want to try? Do you want to try the one with the torch? That one seems
Yeah.
like someone probably went in that one. Like if there's a torch lit over there, that's what my first assumption would be is they went that way if someone did come down this way.
Yeah, I'd definitely rather go into that room with the torch right next to it.
Okay, so yeah, I want to go like test that one
You want to test the north door? Yeah.
Yeah.
with the torch. Yeah,
Okay. So who's testing it?
it was my idea, so I'll test
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. It turns. It's not locked at all. You can decide to open it if you want to.
it. Okay, I want to test the other door before I open it.
Okay. The other door, same deal. It's
Okay.
ready to be opened.
All right. So
And with that, we'll move to the next. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
They took.
so I
they're
suppose we've
two
already
classes.
made our choice. We're gonna go
Yeah.
in the torch lit one.
You're gonna go north.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say, can I maybe give maybe some advice?
Sure. What could go wrong with this advice?
Okay, so
What's
just
up?
realize that the north is the north door will probably lead you to the biggest part of, even though it's in the basement, it'll probably lead you to the biggest part of the building.
The archives.
So if you go through the other door first, it might lead you like not entirely to where you like should go, but you might, so when you're playing a video game and you're like, I don't want to progress the story just yet.
Metagaming.
Look around.
Yeah, but I'm going off like what my character would probably do. Yeah, because like
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
feel
want to
like-
figure out if there's somebody in that room before I go into another room that somebody might not be in, and they can
Yeah.
just walk into that room behind us.
Yeah. And I feel like the one right in front of the stairs is usually the obvious choice. Like, it could be an easy trap, because if someone's coming down the stairs, they're gonna see that door first and be like, oh, a door. And then just march right up there.
Or
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm just going with my character's logic.
So y'all
She-
going
What
north?
she thinks she would do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and send you the picture of the room you're in now. Then
Cool beans. Ooh.
I can tell you a little bit about this room. Everything is there that you can see. It looks like maybe this was some kind of storage room. And there's actually on those 2 bookshelves. They look empty, but they're not. There's actually some old like papyrus scrolls. They appear to be very, very old. And there might not be anything else in this room that you can see. Although all 4 of those torches are lit.
Oh, fun.
There might not be anything else.
Yeah,
So
like
we just
more torches.
there might be, there might not be, but they're I mean the torches are lit.
okay. Can I first I'll just make a perception for general like area if there's just anything.
Okay,
My
perception
character's
check?
in an unknown place. Like she's sus about everything.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead and do your
Things
thing.
have not been well for you.
Well, I mean, like this is just what my character would do, man.
What'd you get? Okay.
Hold on, let me add my stuff. Okay,
Uh-huh,
it's
go
a
ahead.
5.
Okay. Once again, you are in a different room, and this one has stuff in it.
Alright, I'm gonna come back to those scrolls. I would like to take a look at the barrels in the top right-hand corner.
The
See if they
barrels.
have anything stored in them.
Okay. Well, yeah, you can just go ahead and we'll just say that you opened them up. Nothing that
Alright.
you can tell. Like maybe nothing important. Just old grain.
Oh.
Yeah. Nothing fancy.
Well,
Hey,
sometimes when people have to abandon a building and they expect to be gone for a long time, I'm explaining this to her in the game, by the way. They will stick things into barrels to bury them and hide them so that when looters come by, nobody steals it. So I'm immediately just going to stick my hand into the grain and search.
Okay. Go ahead and do a I guess a check for searching. I don't. Yeah, investigation. Perfect. I couldn't remember what the word was. Do a search check.
17.
Oh
plus
my
2,
gosh. You know what you find?
19.
You found.
First one.
You pull out a level 1 spell scroll. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
I didn't think anyone would find that.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We'll have to
Getting
determine.
better.
We'll just have to determine what spell it is later. I don't know what your spell class is. It's sorcerer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we can determine it later, or if you want to determine it right now, we can. What I do is I just pick from the scrolls you can have for level 1, and then you roll a die based on them. I'm gonna go ahead and get to it, but let's keep going, and then I'll find this in the meantime.
Yeah, let's keep going for now. I don't want to stall us up. You can go ahead and do a check or whatever, Catherine.
Did we came in the door that's by the bookshelf and the barrel, in between the bookshelf and the barrel.
What?
Yes.
Which door did we come in from?
Well, you came from the doorway to the south.
So
I'm sorry.
There's a dark spot there. That's where you came from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Yeah. You can't use directions with me, man. I can't do that.
Well, this'll teach you over time, because this is
Then
gonna happen a
go
lot.
ahead and I'm just gonna go straight for the bookshelves that we see, and I'm gonna look at the bookshelves.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and well, you're looking around, and they're just a bunch of old power scroll looking things. And go ahead and make a perception check, or an investigation check. I mean.
Investigation. Okay, I don't have anything to add to that. 8.
Oh my gosh, you found a book. And I've got some news for you. Yeah, I have to type it out. I forgot that I had that here. Okay.
That sounds suspicious.
Just a moment. It's being typed currently. Every time I do the pound symbol, it wants me to put something in here, and that's not happening. Okay, this is what you see when you read the title of the book. It's a bit worn.
Out loud, I say the something by Overlord. This seems really interesting. Did I have to open the book to You said I had to read
guy.
or is it like a scroll? You said, or is it a book?
No, you saw a bunch of scrolls, and then you did an investigation, and you found this book amongst all the scrolls.
Do we have a space limit on what we can carry?
Yes and no. If you're gonna carry something crazy insane, I'm gonna be upset with it. But until then, I don't really care. It's one book.
It's the amount of books. If we just wanted to find every single book that we got. So if I end up 20 books,
you might get away with
I
it.
rolled a nat 20, and I carried the library back to the Chancellor.
I think your book is here. I'm not sure. I didn't even go in. I just lifted the whole thing.
Slams it down on top of him.
I'll take my money. Oh, I crushed the money. Oops.
I don't know about you, but worst
Rush
case
past the
scenario, they
villain.
don't want the book. Best case scenario, I get 50 gold coins. I just put this in my cart.
Okay, there you go. So you now have that book, The Blank Blank by Overlord Blank Blank.
Nice.
All right. So now what are you guys doing?
We gotta check them barrels. I ain't leaving anything undiscovered.
So I checked the
Unturned.
barrels in the top right-hand corner. We still need to check the stuff in the bottom right-hand corner.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Are
talking
those
about.
tables
stuff
or
back
are they
there.
crates?
Let me remember, because I don't remember. There's a couple barrels and 3 crates.
All right, I'd like to search a crate.
Okay, go ahead and do an investigation.
All right.
I go for an helper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Cool.
help.
We're
There's a
gonna
lot
pry
to
this
look
lid
through.
off. 18 plus 2.
Yo,
Dang!
17.
You
Yeah.
guys found. What did you look in?
The crate.
I was like,
2 crates.
yeah, the crates.
Wow, you found nothing useful in those crates.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wasted a high roll on those.
Yeah.
Bad rolls from here
The
on out.
one time you get a high roll and it's in a
Yeah.
crate.
Hey Mel, you want to go ahead and roll a d20 for me?
Oh no, that's terrifying. Okay.
I don't know
Please
why.
don't suck. 11?
11?
What?
Okay. Okay.
Wait. Oh, I don't.
No, we're not adding anything to this one.
Okay.
You got that spell scroll was Fog Cloud.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That's a spell you'll have to look up later. I have no idea what it does. But a scroll basically means you don't have to know the spell. You basically read the scroll one time, it goes off, and then that's it. That's how scrolls work.
Okay. That's for sure sorcerer one, right?
Yep.
Let me go find it.
I looked. I looked from your list, and there was exactly 20 spells, which is why I had you do a d20. And I didn't tell you why, because it was more fun that way.
It's terrifying, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, here to help. All right, so you guys have searched 2 crates. Looks like you got some barrels and a crate, and then you got some doors.
So before we go forward, I'm talking to Mel.
Mhm.
We've encountered several doors. I'm worried this might turn kind of mazy. Maybe we should leave some markers if we end up going backwards on accident or something, going in the wrong room, so we can say, "Hey, we've been here before."
That's a good idea, but I don't know if I actually have anything to mark the door.
Well, I have a disguise kit, which I guess I'd have to make sure what's in a disguise kit exactly.
A disguise kit allows you to change the way you look.
Well, yeah, but it comes with certain stuff, so I
It
might have
doesn't
to
tell me what's in it.
Would
It
I
tells
be
you,
able
doesn't
to
it?
offer an idea?
Can we just leave the door open? The doors open.
Hold on, I'm looking. Pouch of cosmetics, hair dye, and small props that create disguises. Can I just use a knife to etch a scratch to?
Do you have a knife?
Yeah.
Then yeah, you can.
Sure. My dagger.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that works.
We should probably choose somewhere like the same spot somewhere.
How about right under the door handle? It's
Okay.
less noticeable to anyone who's coming down this way.
Cautious.
My character is so sussy. Listen. But yeah, so yeah, we can do that.
Okay, which door are you marking?
I guess we would do both of these doors, because I guess. Well, Mel, do you want to go in the next door? Or do you want to go back into the other room? To that one door we didn't go into.
I feel like we're making a lot of progress with this end. I'd rather keep going down this little tunnel we've started in.
I'm worried we might not make it back to the other door if we don't go back to the other door.
Well, the only door we really need to mark is the one we just came through, because then we find the stairs that we just go back up to meet the others.
Well, yeah, but that other door that was in front of the stairs.
Yeah, it won't be marked, so we won't
To the
have
east.
Yeah.
Well, just in case we don't come back this way, too, though.
How about I'll stay here and wait for you, and you can go mark that door.
Not mark it, go in it and see what's in it.
Oh. Well, I suppose if you're really dead set, we can go through that door too.
I feel like we should. I feel like we should.
All right.
So what are we doing?
I want to go
So-
back into the main room to go to that other door.
Okay, so you go to the first downstairs room there, and you go to the east door, and you go in?
Yeah.
Okay. It appears to be like a small, very small closet type deal, possibly. It doesn't look like it could hold very much.
Is there any shelves or anything?
No, it's completely empty as far as you can tell.
Can I do like a perception roll or investigation roll to feel the walls?
Certainly.
A 9, 11.
Ooh, as far as you can tell, there is nothing on these walls.
Okay. Well, doesn't seem to be much here, so we can carry on.
All right, we'll mark the door and move on.
Sounds good.
So I'm gonna
she
mark
leaves
that
her
door.
to mark the door.
Okay.
Okay.
She just walks away.
Okay, I'm
She
gonna
did
mark
not
the door.
want to check that other room. She's just like, it was just a closet.
It's just a closet.
Yeah, you know what? It could have not been a closet. You don't know that.
That's hilarious. Made a big discussion about it, and it was a closet.
Yeah.
You never know. It could have been something big. Checking all avenues.
Okay,
What
well,
if we didn't check and it was something
while
big?
you guys talk about that closet, we're going to switch to the next group for a moment. I remember where you guys
Sounds
were.
good.
You're in the room with all the stuff. So let's
Oh,
switch over
man.
to Sweet Jelly
Oh,
Roll
no.
and Cuddles,
Oh,
who are
it's up.
upstairs. So I'm going to go ahead and send you guys where you are.
All right.
Sweet.
He's already fallen asleep. Here's where you guys are. And as you can
Oh.
see, there's two big bookcases in the back, and there are, I don't know, some amount, 24 little bookshelves. And there's natural light flooding in from the top, so you can see what's going on.
I was looking. Okay, so there's just a ton of bookshelves.
Yep.
There's a ton of light, so like we can both see pretty clearly.
Yeah, you can see pretty clearly. The way that I guess it was designed is that natural light really fills out the whole area, so you know what's going on every shelf as soon as you can see it.
All right, so Cuddles, where you want to start?
I think you should take the right side, and I'll take the left side.
But Cuddles, I'm okay. Never mind. Yep, that'll work.
All right. I'm gonna
So-
start in the back of that giant bookshelf. I'm gonna see if I can just spot any books with my height advantage.
Okay. And you do see a book on that big shelf. It's almost all the way at the top.
About how tall are these bookshelves?
Let me do some math. About 20 feet.
20 feet.
Big bookshelf.
Big, tall bookshelf, and it's right near the top. Second row from the top.
I'm going to whistle for what's his name to come over.
Okay.
What's
his name?
What's my name? Say it.
Nope, you have a ridiculous name.
Oh my gosh.
This
This group is breaking down quickly.
You know what? Go ahead. Whistle me over.
All right, yo.
Yo.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
I can't whistle.
Go on. Oh, there you go.
Sweet jelly roll.
That's a perfect Ed.
Yeah. What's up? What's going on, man?
There's a book way up there.
Okay. Go get it.
I have an
Okay.
idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna hoist you up.
Hoist me up.
Yeah. You're the
Yeah,
smaller one of
I'm
the two of
probably
us.
I'm probably the lighter one. That's fair. We equal like 13 feet between the two of us.
Alright.
I
I'm gonna try and toss you up there, see if you can grab it.
toss me up there.
20
How,
feet.
so is okay, so the book is on the very top shelf.
Second from the top.
Okay, so that say roughly we got to get up like 19 feet, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, you could say that.
So you have to toss me 6 feet.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Okay.
6 feet when he's outstretched. Like, if you... Yeah, okay, but if you guys want to try it, you can.
Well, no, because he's stretching his arms out, so wouldn't that make him a little taller and then me a little taller?
Well,
So
yeah,
maybe
but
we'll
how's he
be
going to
more close to,
throw
like-
you when he's completely outstretched? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's fair. But I'll be outstretched, which will add an extra say an extra foot
Yeah,
and a half.
certainly.
So we're actually 14 feet tall. So
Yeah.
you only need to toss me 5 feet.
Sure, that's exactly how that works. So, is that what you guys are
Okay.
doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Okay, in that case, Cuddles, go ahead and make a strength check here. And Trevor, go ahead and make an acrobatics check. Let's see what you guys get. A 5 and a 10. Okay, well,
Okay,
so
what's my acrobatics multiplier? It's
multiplier?
a +2, so I get
It's a
12.
dexterity. Okay, you got a 12
Yeah,
in Cuddles?
Mine's a -1.
Okay.
So that's a 4.
Are you
So,
serious?
while your form was really good, Sweet Jelly Roll, just an amazing form, you went up like 1 foot and then came right back
Okay.
down. So, that didn't work.
Okay,
Hang on.
so I look incredibly cross at Cuddles, and I say, let me just see if I can climb up here. You go sit somewhere, or go check one of those shorter bookshelves. You know, something you clearly don't have to climb. Okay, so I check the bookshelves. What? Go ahead, tell me what you want to say.
I'm not going to say anything. Out of spite, I'm going to attempt to climb the bookshelf instead.
Okay, so you but guys are both on the bookshelf
fair,
right
go
now.
ahead.
Is that correct?
I'm just like,
No, hold on. I'll stay off the bookshelf. I say, okay, go on. Let him climb it. Go ahead.
No, both of you climb it, please.
It's not a big
Alright,
deal. I'm
race to the
asking
top.
because I want to know where everyone is.
I'm
Race to the
gonna
top.
stay below.
Race to the top.
You're gonna stay below, okay? And Cuddles, you are on the bookshelf.
Stay below.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
You're on the bookshelf.
Yeah.
I'm there to catch him if he falls.
Okay, if you want to be. I mean, I do want to point out he's a foot taller than you, and I don't know how much you weigh, but at 6'9", it's kind of a big deal. Leonin, go ahead and make another strength check, or wait, what is it? Athletics? Yeah, make an athletics check.
This be an athletics check?
Yep.
Okay. Let me find athletics real quick. Damn it.
You got this.
Oh,
Oh,
please.
that nice.
19.
Oh.
19.
You crawled up that thing so fast, it's almost like you wasted time with the throw idea. That's how fast it was.
Alright. Okay, so
Alright, Cuddles. I give you some props.
I'm gonna grab the book, then I'm just gonna jump down, and cats always land on their feet.
Okay. So you're going to jump down. Are you going to jump towards Sweet Jelly Roll's arms or towards the ground?
Towards the ground.
Very long way from
Okay.
the ground.
How much do you weigh?
280 pounds.
280 pounds, coming down about 20 feet.
Yep.
Okay. So when you hit the ground, go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
This is a really bad idea.
Oh no!
He's gonna roll a 1.
What happened? Oh no, what happened?
So 2
Oh
minus
no. Okay, so you land, book still in hand, and the ground beneath you, which is made of wood, crumbles and you fall through. You are now in a different room. And you're going to take roll a d4. No, go ahead, roll a d4.
Which one's the D4?
It's the first one, all the way on the left. You also have to get rid of the other dies.
The triangle.
Okay, so you took 3 damage. Go ahead and mark that down. So you fell through, and then you fell down another floor, and I'll go ahead and show you where you are. You have just hit the stage in this room, which is, you hit a stage. So you fell and you landed here. Right where my pointer is, actually, but... So go ahead and make another acrobatics check real quick.
Oh no. Oh no, there's more floors?
Fall through the floor again.
Go ahead and make another check for me, please. Okay, so you... Okay, so you hit this floor with so much momentum that you also break the stage floor and the floor underneath that floor, and and you have now fallen 2 floors down. Go ahead and take 1 more damage, because I'm not going to do another D4. That's insane.
Okay.
That's
Straight up
incredible.
massacred my boy.
He did it to himself. He's like, I'm going to jump, is what he said. Okay, so...
Right off the bat.
I gotta figure out what room you're freaking in right now, because I'm not even sure where you are anymore. Okay, you are here.
Walls.
And this time you hit stone. You are staying here, my friend.
Oh, you got 3 doors to choose from, though.
And on that, well, 4. There's 4 doorways. The doorway where you were supposed to come in from is on the east. So you have just hit the ground, and you're hurt. And I need you... Actually, I need everybody to decide, do we want to continue, or do we want to stop here for now? Because it's 1 in the morning.
Continuing personally.
I'm
Yeah, I'd like to continue.
Okay, we'd like to continue. Fine. Is everybody sure about that? I didn't hear everybody's
Yeah.
opinion.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna-
In that case,
Here, I just play DBD.
fair enough.
DVD.
All right, guys. D&D. All right, pay attention.
D&D?
Cuddles, you can see in the dark, right? In this completely dark room with just a
Yeah,
small
it's
amount of light
dark.
coming from above you. Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh no.
Hang on, I have a perception modifier. I know I do.
Okay, guys.
I'm getting destroyed. Alright, it's a 9.
It's a 9. Okay, cool. So you're in a dark room, but you can see as if it's dim light. And you see on the ground a skeletal figure with blue glowing eyes. Well, they aren't eyes. They're eye sockets, but they glow blue. It has tattered clothes on, and currently it is starting to move. So now you find yourself in a room with what appears to be a skeleton with blue eyes. And it's
Okay.
starting to move.
Oh no. I scream.
You scream. Okay, what a good use of your time. The skeleton is getting up. The skeleton thing is now up.
Oh no.
Would Sweet Jelly Roll hear that? Scream?
Yeah, absolutely. Straight through the underground.
Be able to hear that scream?
Nobody else heard that scream.
Can he hear me, like, yell down to him?
You could try it.
He felt really... Okay.
He fell about
I,
40
like,
feet.
I-
Through
I-
2
I
floors.
yelled down to Cuddles, like, how's it going down there? Doing alright?
Please help me.
Okay, do we roll checks to see if we heard each other?
No, you heard each other. He's made a
We just-
clear
okay.
pathway to sound with his body. So,
Okay, so
What's happening down there?
there's a skeleton hostel.
A what?
Is it the DM? I'm asking the DM a question. Is a skeleton hostile?
the skeleton has yet to notice you. It appears to be, with the blue eyes and everything, it just appears to be scanning the area currently.
Even after that scream, damn, it's deaf.
Well,
Doesn't have ears.
Skeletons can't hear. They ain't got no ears.
Yeah.
Or you could say that with a scream that loud, it kind of just reverberated everywhere, and no location was ascertained as it is dark. You could say that too. But, who knows?
I prefer the other one.
Okay.
Anyway. So I what's going on down there?
There's something else down here. I think it's a skeleton. It's getting up and it's moving, and I'm
It is now reapplying its armor that it was once wearing, that was on the ground by it.
Are you sure? I yell down to him. Would you describe it a bit more to me?
I'm going to.
Are you currently hyperventilating?
It is now wielding a
Yes.
great axe.
I'm going to run for one of the doors.
Which door?
The south one.
The south door. Okay.
Yeah.
So, you're just gonna run gung ho straight through the door, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll crash through it if I have to.
All right.
Oh my God.
Perfect. Love to
This
hear
thing's pretty
that.
big.
Love to hear that.
He's gonna take damage.
Oh,
I see
why-
Sweet Jelly Roll just. All I see is just a scratching of the head, like, okay. That's all I'm
I hear a
envisioning.
loud crash as he goes through the door, and I'm just like, well, there's like 13 more bookshelves in here.
There's actually not a picture of this room. But you are currently sitting in a room that looks a lot like a closet.
Oh no!
Surprised you're not frantically trying to scale the wall to get back up through the hole.
Good luck with that. He fell in the middle of the room. Like there's no chance for the guy.
Okay.
It's a wooden ceiling, right? You just sink your claws into that.
Well, he's
Okay.
got to reach it first.
He's gonna get up the wall.
And not only that, but the ice skeleton, we'll call it, because it's got blue eyes, is coming towards you, and you've still got a line of sight on it.
Okay.
It's coming.
Just roll for initiative. Start attacking.
No, I don't want to attack this thing. I don't want to fight this thing.
Just
Yeah,
gonna
well,
keep
to be
running.
fair, you've already taken 4 damage, I guess.
And that's like half his health, I think.
I'm going to. Can I let out my daunting roar?
Let out your
In an
daunting
attempt
roar.
to try to scare it.
Read it to the class, and then go ahead and try it.
Daunting roar is a bonus action, and I can let out an especially menacing roar. Creatures of your choice within 10 feet of you that can hear you must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become frightened of you until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
You'd have to be in combat to do that?
I don't
It'd be
know.
at the end of your turn?
I'm
For
asking the DM,
for
can I do
this,
that?
you are a Leonin. You could do that at any time. I don't see why you'd have to be restricted to being in combat, which you are not currently. So yeah, you could do it.
Okay. Then I'm going to let out my daunting roar in hopes of intimidating the creature enough to run to another door.
Okay, go ahead and what do you have to do for that? You just make an intimidation check, or how does it work?
I'm assuming to do an intimidation check if it's outside of combat.
Well, what does it say in the description? I wasn't paying attention because I was looking up something I need.
It says a
Comforting.
DC to save equals 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your constitution modifier.
Which is
So my proficiency bonus, if I'm in there,
is 2. So 8 plus 2 is 10 plus your constitution modifier, which is
2.
2. Okay, so you have a 12. So he has to beat a 12
Yeah.
With a wisdom saving throw.
with a wisdom. Thank you. With a wisdom saving throw, he gets a +1 to that. You guys aren't supposed to know that, but whatever. And he didn't. He at 20 feet away from you, he stops in his tracks, but he's still staring at you.
Oh, you bought yourself time.
Okay. He's not attacking. Can I try to speak to it?
Can you try to what?
Can I try speaking to it?
You can try that.
Okay. I'm going to get out of the closet and walk forward very slowly, hands up,
Oh, I forgot you were in a closet.
and I'm going to ask, who or what are you?
How far or close are you to it at this point? Because you're out of the closet.
15 feet.
Okay, 15 feet. It doesn't respond.
Okay.
It takes a step towards you.
Oh,
Nope. Okay. I'm going to run to the door on my left then. I'm going to run to the door on my left.
So to the west.
Yeah, to the west.
Okay. So you go on through, and this
Okay.
one does have a layout. So I'll go ahead and send it to you. You are in a somewhat larger room. Right here, not a closet, but there are
Okay.
no ways out other than the door you just came through,
Oh,
and
no.
there is another skeleton in here that has no weapon, and it has now seen you and is walking towards you. It is also
Shake his hand,
15
we'll be
feet
okay.
away.
sounds like you're gonna have to fight.
I don't. If I fight, I'm dead.
Just be
You
very
don't know.
still.
You could always try and ask Sweet Jelly Roll to come help you.
Yeah, you want to jump down
I'm
40 feet real quick
What's
and
up?
help
What
out?
am I gonna
Or...
do? Yeah,
Jump
what
down
am I
the
gonna do?
Jump down.
He's a cat. He's got that dexterity check.
Yeah, because that worked
Yes,
out so well
okay.
from 20 feet.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, if you like grab it
yeah.
and
Let
swing
alone
it,
40 feet.
Okay.
I
Okay. I'm going to leave that room.
Okay.
Go back to the other room at
Okay.
the sight of the skeleton and just run for the other door.
Which door? You got north and you got
The
east.
north door. The north door.
The
He has,
north
like,
door.
50 skeletons on him. He's
Okay,
gonna run
so
through every door. Ah!
you are
this is where it ends up. Every single one of those doors is a dead end.
Cuddles. I gotta
This
tell you,
one-
man. Like, just what are you doing, man? You just ran into this room. It's been caved in because it's on the north side. As far as you can see, there's just rocks in here, and the exit behind you.
And there's 4 more skeletons.
How
No.
heavy are the rocks?
What's up?
How heavy are the rocks?
Very. They've been there a long time.
Fuck. Alright.
What are you gonna do, buddy boy?
I was
You
gonna
got
say the
one
same
more
thing.
door.
You have one more door. Might as well.
Where's the other door?
It was to the east. Well, you gotta leave out of here, but it's to the east
Okay.
when in that other room.
Alright. I'm going to leave this door and
Okay.
I'm going to run for the east door.
Make a dexterity check.
I don't want to.
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
Too much running.
17.
Oh my gosh, you dodge it like an
Oh,
incredible cuddles that you are. And you go to the east door, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, well, you got another room that you're in here. Let's see if we can't help you out with this one. Here's where you are now. You are in this room, and you actually came from this west door here. It was a set of double doors. And as you come out, you see that there is an option, not an option, but there is a wooden plank and a spot to put a wooden plank across this door. It is not currently on it.
Okay.
As in, you can try to lock this
You
door.
can barricade the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
what he's saying, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to grab that plank and barricade the door.
Okay, make a strength check.
This is just
Just
not
nat 20
Please.
breaks the wood.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay,
Please,
well,
let me reroll, please.
okay.
Might be okay.
You have a inspiration die. You can re-roll
Wait,
that.
did Cuddles put his hand in?
Oh no, he didn't. You got nothing. Okay, so you place the barricade, or yeah, you place the barricade on the door, and a hit almost cracks the door and pushes you away from it. Go ahead and make another one.
Oh,
Okay. Are you gonna brace up against this door?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I'm glad you decided to do that because this second hit yields basically no results compared to the first one, and everything appears to calm down after that. And you're surrounded by skeletons. No. No, but you appear to be in a dark room.
This room.
There appears to be a big mass in the middle. It's just a wall, some kind of structure or something. It's just you got basically a room here, and you can only see to your right or left currently. You can see that to your north, there appears to be some rocks that have caved in the north area a little bit.
Okay.
And with that, we'll move back to Oldie and
yeah.
Willow.
I'm sorry, Sweet Jelly Roll. I kind of stole the show right there.
Nothing.
No. I think it was really funny because you're like, "Are you sure? Are you sure that there's a thing?" And he was like getting everything ready. That skeleton had plenty of time. And you set it up. I didn't tell you a single thing about this, neither of you, and you both did what I needed you to do. I didn't even know who was going to be with you, but I wanted you to go upstairs, and I wanted him to jump down, and he did. He did it. So, it's up to us now to look at the kiosk, right? That's where we were at. All right, so there's got to be something here that we could look at, something important. Willow, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, did you find anything? I'm going to
Well,
go ahead.
I was just going to explain to our DM what I was going to do.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but you can do that, whatever that means.
Meta breaking.
Talking to the universe. Breaking the fourth wall.
I'm going to go inside of the center
Mm-hmm.
and thoroughly look
Okay. Thoroughly look.
for
Okay.
anything.
Okay. Well, go ahead and make a investigation check. You know what? We're going to give you advantage on this, so roll 2 d20s and pick the highest one.
18.
Okay, so, well, you got 12.
Oh, wait, no,
What do you
that's
add to that?
okay. Investigation
Mm-hmm.
-1.
Okay, so you got an 11. Okay. And Oldie is also going to do this, but without advantage. Okay. You can tell that there's something more here, but Oldie says, "Hey, right where you're standing in the middle there, is there something under you?" And there is. There appears to be some kind of hatch.
Ooh.
Oh, fun.
I step away from it and, I guess just analyze it. Is there like a handle?
It would appear that there is a very, very, very small handle that you can pull on.
I ask.
This thing almost blended into the ground.
Hey, you think I should open it?
Well, I don't think I should. My fingers might break.
Oh, that's fine. I won't have you open it, but
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, you could do that. I mean, we got to find this book. It's not in here. I don't know about the others, but it's not here.
all right. Then I try and open it.
Okay. Well, it rattles, and it appears to be locked.
Ooh. You know how to pick any locks there?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I don't, but maybe there's a book here that could help us.
Right. Well, I don't think how to kill a yeti
Okay.
can help me.
All right. You know what? I got an idea. And he goes over to the Art of Engineering book, and he brings it over. All right. Do you trust me?
Yeah.
Okay, so he slams the book into the hatch.
That's exactly what I thought was gonna happen.
And let's go ahead and make a strength check on that, because
Goldie is strong as hell.
okay, wow.
Yeah.
Apparently he is. He hits it with all of his might, and the hatch makes a sickening metal crunch noise.
Ooh.
And then the book also like bends and kind of just falls apart. And he's like, "Yeah, I still got it.
Nice going.
Thank you." And then he make a he holds up his hand for a high five.
I high five him.
Wow.
No hesitation.
Okay, yeah, good deal. After the high five, you can see that the hatch looks pretty openable now.
All right, I go for it.
All right, going for it. You open it up then?
Yep.
Perfect. Go ahead and make a slut. No, I'm kidding. You open it up and you see that there's a stairway going down, a circular stairway.
Ooh. I think we might have found a secret.
I think we did. I think it was secret, and now we're gonna go down its stairs. But I think it might be worth it because it was secret. I think I can
Yeah.
do this.
Well, if
And
you can't take these stairs, I can carry you.
well, I appreciate the offer, but if you know what, how about you go first, and then I'll be behind you. That way, if I fall, I'll just land on you, and then you got me, right?
Right.
Right. And he kind of trails off, and he's like, he's motioning for you to go ahead and go.
Before I go down the stairs, I'm going to just like give a quick scan to make sure we're not missing anything.
Okay.
Like specifically behind the kiosk.
Specifically behind the kiosk.
Sorry, in that little square in the center.
Okay. Make a perception check then. Why not? Nothing. You don't see a thing. You don't see anything different. Although Oldie says, actually, before we go down here, there's a small door to the there was on my side there. Did we want to go through there, or do you think this is really what we're looking for?
I think we should do a quick peek.
Okay.
If we don't see nothing important, we'll go down the stairs.
I like the way you think. Okay, so who's gonna peek through the door?
I'll peek.
All right, you peek. Go ahead and make a perception or investigation check.
Oh no. I forget I'm dumb.
What do you got?
-1, so 10.
Okay, well, with that 10, you can see a room that looks like it might be some sort of theater room. There's a stage and benches, and there's a hole in the stage.
I will enter the room.
Okay.
Hang on, I have this picture pulled up. So
Oldie is going to follow you in.
Alright, I'm going to...
What are you seeing?
Well, there's a big old hole in the floor, but there's a stage.
Okay.
Do you like opera?
Actually, I used to do opera myself back in the day. I did. I was, they called me Gary. I don't know. They got my name wrong. Yeah, they got my name wrong. I just kind of went with it. You know how it is.
Yeah, it sounds like it happens a lot, you know.
It does.
Your name's Gray Oldman.
That's right, it is. A lot of people call me Oldie. Sometimes I forget my own name.
Well, that's not good. Maybe you should stand up for yourself. Tell him to stop calling.
Standing hurts, but you know what? You're right. And with that, you can see that in this room there are 2 chests at the back of the stage.
Ooh. Gray? I
Yeah.
think we found some loot.
We got some loot. I like me some loot. 50. I'll take the left chest, I think. I'm feeling pretty lucky. I'll take the left one.
Okay.
And he hobbles towards it. It's locked. Well, back to my lock picking. He starts hobbling to grab a book. Do you want to?
Ask them how to kill a yeti.
Okay. And he's like, "How could you tell that was the name of this book? It's all smudgy."
Well, I just guessed. It might not be what it says, but I guessed.
Well, maybe it's how to kill a lock on a chest instead. And then he turns around and he slams it down on the chest and the top of the chest breaks just a little bit and enough to open it. All right, bingo, we're in. Well, you got to open yours up. Do you want this book or what are you going to use? All right, go for it. And he hands you the book.
I want to check. Does this chest look fishy?
Does it look
Like
fishy?
fish?
Make an investigation check. Notice how Oldie did not care. He did not check his. And you checked it, and nothing seems fishy. It's just a little. It's just locked.
Okay.
Nothing fishy.
I wham that book on.
All right, make that athletics check or strength check, whatever one you want.
Do I always get to? I get to switch out my dexterity, right, for my strength?
Because of why? I don't remember. Isn't that for jumping?
Is it only jumping?
I think it's only
or-
jumping.
Oh, it's only for athletic stuff, I think. You
Well,
use
if it's
your
athletics,
dexterity score
you're
and plus
smacking
your
this thing.
strength score for all athletic checks.
Yeah, you could do that then with your athletics check, but if you do a regular old strength check, then no.
All right, so I get a +5 for this.
All right, go ahead and roll that one. Oh, good, a 9. Yours cracked a little bit, but it didn't become unlocked.
Oh dang. Well, hey, Gray, you wanna
Yeah, I got it.
Your super duper ability to unlock this chest for me?
I surely will. Could you hand me that there textbook?
I hand it.
Okay, well, he didn't even open his yet. He was too busy watching you break yours. So he goes ahead and he rolls and he hits it and he's like, "Man, I think I really spent it all. I think I'm kind of out of steam here. I didn't do anything to that.
Hmm.
What if
Well,
you used your foot? You
That's
got
what-
strong feet.
Great minds think alike, you know? I'm
I
thinking
yeah.
I think I'm going about this all wrong. I should be using my feet this whole time.
You should always
So
be
I'm-
thinking with your feet. I heard that once.
Really should. Yep. So I am gonna slam my foot on this chest.
All right, make a strength check, and then I don't know if you add anything for kicking, but add it.
Kicking. I just have that powerful jumper.
Okay, so just go ahead and
just
do the
says
strength check
I have
or
powerful
athletics.
leg muscles.
Yeah, you do. So go ahead and make
I
that
also
check.
have claws.
Well, how about we just
So-
worry about the foot thing for now? How about we just worry about you kicking this thing?
God damn.
Okay, I meant with advantage is what I meant. So one more.
One more?
Yep.
What is happening?
One
Why
more.
won't it let me roll again?
Okay, and with that, you instead of unlocking it with your kick, your foot goes through the chest.
Oh,
Through the
no.
top of the chest, and now your foot is in the chest.
Oh,
and-
no.
And you feel cloth. You feel like a clothy cotton material.
Oh, it's not so bad, but it's still bad.
Yeah, you kind of didn't open it the way you're supposed to. And then Oldie sees that and he laughs and he's like, "That's I've never seen that before. That's a new one."
Right, I think this chest is attacking me.
I think you attacked it. If I got to be honest, I think you attacked it. What do you got in there? What's in there? I'm going to open mine.
Feels soft.
Feels soft. Okay, good. I'm just going to go ahead and open mine then too. And he throws open the lid and it's just a bunch of costumes and props.
Did I even check to see if mine was locked?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
And then you kicked through the top of it instead of busting the lock with your kick. Oops.
I thought that's the
So are you going to
that's
look in
what
yours?
he was doing to the lock in the first place.
Yeah, that was his attempt, yeah.
Oh, that's
but he
fine.
failed.
Can I pull my foot out?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I pull my foot out.
And then you take 20 damage. No. Okay.
Oh.
So are you going to look in there, see what you got?
Yes.
Okay, you peek in there and it looks like costumes and props.
Oh, that would make sense.
Yep, it sure would.
Man, mine just has costumes and props. What's yours got?
It's got props and costumes. Basically the same. I don't know. Some of these can be expensive. I doubt any of these are. They're so old. Heck, probably some mice got in them or something. This is probably not worth nothing. They smell moldy.
Can I pick up the chest? Is it light?
Yeah, it's pretty light, you find out, because it's only filled with props and costumes.
So I pick it up
Uh-huh.
and I throw it down the hole.
You throw it down the hole.
Yep.
Okay, you did that.
All right. Now, is there anything else in this room?
No, not that you can tell. Nothing important.
Okay. What are these like seats in the center?
Yeah, those are benches.
Nothing under any of this?
You can check.
I check.
Okay, no.
I look down the hole after,
All right. You see a lot of darkness, and then there's a chest down there.
Ah,
It appears
man,
to be
someone put a
broken through
chest
the
down there.
top, and looks like maybe there might be props and costumes or something in there. You can't really tell at this distance, but you can assume.
Dang, someone threw a chest down there. And I
Really? Who would do such a thing like that?
Hey, I'm chaotic neutral. I gotta just do things that my mind tells me to do.
You're saying a lot of big words. I think maybe we could, I don't know, I guess get out of here. Not take our loot with
I head
us.
for the stairs.
All right, sounds good to me. And then, you guys can go downstairs, yeah? And you're first?
Yep.
Great, glad to hear it. So you're in this room.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm working on it.
Ooh.
And you're in this room, and he goes, hot dang! This is one fancy room.
Hang on, I gotta.
They got a grandmother clock.
A grandmother clock.
Yep, they sure do. Look at it. It's up there. It's nice. It still works.
Ooh. Nice chairs.
Yep, these are pretty nice.
And look, these bookshelves are actually stocked.
You know what? You're right. They are stocked. That's incredible. I think this book's going to be here. I got a good feeling about this.
Me too.
Me three. I mean, oh, yeah, no, I guess that's it. I guess there's just the two of us.
I look around the table first.
Okay.
As I come down the stairs.
Okay, you want to make a perception check?
Sure thing. What is that? No, wait. Perception +2.
Okay, you don't see anything super fancy. You just got the fancy chairs. It's a nice table. Nice, solid table.
This is a nice table.
I agree. That is a nice table. I think we should focus on the books, personally, but that is a nice table.
Hey, there could be a book on this table.
There could be a book on that table.
But there's not.
But there's not.
I go to the bookshelves.
Okay. So, you just want to take a book? Is that the plan?
Yeah, just start pulling down books and reading them.
Okay, go ahead and roll percentage dice.
A what?
The last one on the right. Roll that.
Oh, okay.
81. You pull out a book that is called We Are Many. Doesn't seem to have an author. It's just called We Are Many.
Can you kind of can I flip through it and try and gauge what it is?
Yeah.
Like what it's about?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
All right, tell me what it's about now. Now that you've read it, go ahead and tell me what it's about. Okay, so you look through it, and it appears to be about an old myth, or maybe not a myth, called Legion, which is a group of many all put into one body.
All right, I stuffed that in my pocket.
All right. Big pocket.
Yep.
Did you find it?
Nope.
All right. Well,
a video game. If
a
you know
video.
anything about them.
Video. I don't know what that is. What's it about? What is that? What was the book called?
We Are Many.
We Are Many. Okay. I don't know what a video is.
In my head, there is an animal scratching at my skull, and I must let him in.
Okay. All right. You I don't know why you told me that, but okay. Getting a bit worried. Gotta be honest. Getting a little bit worried. Do we want to move to the next group?
All right, I am back.
Okay. Go ahead and, I think you should go ahead and grab another book. I don't think that's the one we're looking for.
Roll another percentage?
Yep.
50.
50. Okay. You pull out a book that is called The Elusive Wraith.
Oh my god.
I love these titles.
There doesn't appear to be an author.
All right. Well, I I decide after pulling out that book that I'm gonna take the other book out of my pocket
Okay.
and replace it with this book.
Okay. I mean, you can carry more than one book, but okay.
Yeah, but at this rate, I'm gonna be carrying so many.
You don't know that. I mean,
Okay, then I
sure,
put
it's
both
2
books in my
bookshelves, but
pocket.
okay.
I'm
So
carrying 3 books now.
you write down what you write down. Do you want to go for another book?
Yes.
All right, go ahead again.
41.
41. Okay, you pull out a book that is called Gorgon with the Wind, and it's by Overlord Etio Ethos.
Oh, another Overlord guy. I think that's the same guy as, if I'm putting 2 and 2 together, I think that is the same guy who wrote How to Kill a Yeti.
I believe you might be right, says Oldie.
So, you think this guy's important?
Well, it appears he has multiple books in this library. He might be important.
You think maybe he wrote the book that we're looking for?
I don't know. He'd have to be pretty old to write the first book. I have no idea. And then he goes to grab a book himself. He's getting in on this. 56. He grabs a book and he's like, Billy of the Hill. Sounds kind of like a nursery rhyme thing. Billy of the Hill. Okay. Sounds pretty good. You think we should keep it? I'll keep it with my stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna put the
Sounds like a good read.
Gorgon with the Wind in my pocket as well.
All right. Well, I think I want another book. That like nursery rhymes are cool and all, but I want a different one. So he pulls out another book, and it's called "When the Statue Twitches" by Overlord Etio Ethos.
Ooh, keep that one. I think we hoard the ones by the Overlord man.
Okay.
Do you know anything about this guy?
Hang on. Let me search my brain. I know nothing about this guy.
Can I also search my brain?
Absolutely. You go ahead, see if you can rattle something up in that head of yours.
20. And this is gonna be wisdom, isn't it? Plus
Okay.
2.
Well, yeah, that was it. That's all you needed. I guess on somewhere you learned this from a book or from someone else that Overlord Etio Ethos was a famous beast hunter, and he fought and slayed very, very many different beasts that people thought to be mythological for a time. He found them, tracked them down, and he found out how to kill them if anyone else has to deal with them.
That doesn't bode well for our furry group.
You also deduce from that a gorgon must have been something that he killed, as well as possibly a gargoyle from When the Statue Twitches.
And a Yeti, right?
Possibly from a book called How to Kill a Yeti. It's very much possible.
So,
And with that, we cut to the next group. Cliffhangers. Gotta love them. Gotta love them. Okay, so we are now on Sweet Harmony and Mel.
So I'm assuming after we marked the doors that we've been in, we're going for that other door.
North door or west door?
Yeah. Okay, come on.
Well, how about
Okay,
we both split up just to check these 2 individual rooms, and then if we find another path, we can meet up and we can discuss where to go next.
That's a terrible idea.
Oh yeah?
Not to be insulting. However, I don't know what weapons you got on you, but I'm pretty sparse, and 2 is much better than 1 if we run into a group of, like, say 4.
Yeah, but it's just the next room over, so we could easily just yell to each other.
You have much more I don't know if you have confidence in just both of us, or, like, confidence in yourself.
You haven't
Alright,
even
then
been attacked yet. And you're so scared.
That's
She's
Man.
afraid of the dark.
Yeah, it's not like you take any fall damage or anything.
Yeah, it's not
All
like
right,
you
then.
busted up
How about-
everything on you for jumping.
I guess I'm slow. So we came in from the crate side, and I guess okay. So we haven't gone into either.
You haven't
the door
gone
that's in
north or
front of the
west.
door. Okay.
How about we go through the north door? I'm feeling good about the north door since we found loot on both sides of that door.
And the north door is the one that's directly in front of where we came in from.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go into that one.
All right, sounds like some logic. Let's go ahead and go in that north door. Oh,
Make a
would you look
perception
at
check for
that?
the room.
You find a room that's been caved in.
Great.
Well,
Let's go in the other door.
still feeling like we could have split up for this one. She goes back to the other room and then goes
I
to
was
the
thinking
west
that
door.
maybe we could get along, but I don't know about right now.
I like
Let's
to
just go to the west
imagine
door.
you guys are having this conversation as you're walking through the building. You know, I kind of thought.
I'm talking in person, yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, so you went west and you find this room.
Okay.
Ooh, eerie.
What are we seeing?
You're seeing there's a wall in the middle, so there's a whole section, and you basically just have a ring around the sides here that you can walk in.
All right, I'd like to make a perception check real quick
Okay.
to see if there's anyone else in the room.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Oh my gosh, you think there might be.
And she's right behind you.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Well, this room doesn't have any torches, so it's hard to look around.
So, can I
Yes.
make a perception check for like hearing, being
Yep.
able to hear?
Yep.
And arguably,
Yep.
can I roll with advantage
Yep.
since I'm a cat?
No, because that's not a part of your skill set. Yeah, but there's an actual bunny who does that that does have that ability, and you don't. Oh, you see that in this room there is another person named Mel.
I would hear.
You heard them. You heard them laughing.
Why would I be laughing?
No,
No, she's
Not
talking
you.
about Mel.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Okay, well, then I would like to, I guess, is it dark? in
Yeah,
here?
it's dark. Well, not for you, but yeah, for Mel it's very dark.
It's gonna leave Mel. You can have fun seeing on your own. No, I'll light a candle for Mel and start looking around.
Well, how nice of you. Wow, look at these two getting along suddenly. Okay, and you start looking around, and oh my gosh, it's a Cuddles.
Cuddle. So Cuddles,
Cuddles.
what do you look like? What do you look like right now, Cuddles? What are you doing?
Well, he's
I
in the dark.
am fetal position in front of that door.
You,
I just like go up to
you
Cuddles.
okay,
Cuddles,
buddy?
what's wrong?
Skeleton.
Skeletons?
How did you get down here?
Jumped.
I don't think that's concerned right now. Skeletons?
I mean, it's an old library that got covered in snow. There's bound to be a few people who got buried down here.
Why are you scared of the skeleton?
I'm gonna point to the obvious axe marks on the board behind me. That's keeping the skeletons locked out.
Okay. Well, let's fight it.
No.
No.
Okay,
Aye.
Cuddles, you can go to the other side of the room if you're not going to be helpful.
Dang.
I'll give him a candle so he's not scared.
There you go.
Girls will take care of business.
This coming from
Yeah.
the super, like,
Just because I'm
Sneaky.
suspicious doesn't mean I'm scared. It means I'm cautious.
Cautious of everything.
EM. Dungeon Master.
Uh-huh.
Do I still have that book on me?
Yeah, you're still holding it. You've wrapped your arms around it in the fetal position.
I
And you-
have not read it yet.
You have yet to read it.
was it worth it?
You want to know what it says, I take it?
Yeah, I want to know what the
Okay.
book says.
Okay.
Mr.
This is
Bigger.
what it says.
The Mighty Ghost Girl? No. The Mighty Ghost Overlord again. Oh.
Giant.
The Mighty Ghost Giant.
Excuse me, metagaming.
Can I not look over his shoulder?
No, I guess you can. I mean, he's 6'9" and you're not, but I guess you can.
He's in the fetal position on the floor.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I guess he read it from down there.
I should
I'm
say,
gonna
another overlord.
I'm gonna hand the book to Sweet Harmony.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move out of the way of a door.
Okay.
If you want it, if you really think you can take the 2 skeletons behind Bear, be my guest. I'm going to the other side of the room. Where did you guys come from?
Let's point in the direction that we came from.
Okay.
And I'm looking like, oh, okay. And another overlord we have here. I hand the book to Mel so she can see it. Do you think you want to try and take the skeletons? I mean, like, it's either that or they're eventually probably going to break through the door.
Well, I imagine if there's skeletons down there, and if they are actually guarding something, there might be something pretty important down there. Wouldn't you think so?
That could be the case. Can
I
we?
think we can take them on.
Can I listen to see if like both skeletons are like outside the door or not?
Yeah, you can do that. Make a perception check. Investigation. You have ears.
I'll do the same.
Okay.
1 sec. There we go. 19.
Okay, you don't hear
1.
anything through the door.
Well, I don't hear anything, so it must be safe to open it and peer in.
Okay. Yeah. She ain't
So
here.
I'm gonna open the door slowly.
Okay.
Since it was my idea, I might as well.
There's a
Cool.
board there, right? I'm gonna help her.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, you
yeah.
guys want to move the board?
Yeah, so we'll move the board. Do we have to roll for that?
Nope. It's just going to come off, and you can set it to the side.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna open the door slowly.
Okay. You open it up, and, well, you can't really see very far, but, Sweet Harmony and Cuddles, I don't know exactly where you are in the room.
Isn't around. He's with a candle on the other side of the room.
He's on the other side of the room, on the other side of that big wall. Okay, well, Sweet Harmony, you don't see any body, you don't see any skeletons in this room at all. You see a chest with some kind of cloth coming out of it.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of. I tell Mel, it's like I don't see anything. I'm assuming this is we're pretty okay so far. I'm gonna kind of sneak my way, kind of try and be a little quiet about going further in there with my candle, so Mel can kind of see better.
Okay.
I'll
Am I
follow
just
right
with
behind
this
her.
group now, Dylan?
For now, I mean, you're kind of with them. You can decide not to be with them if you want to be your own group.
I say back to Cuddles, they're not here. The skeletons aren't here. It's okay for now.
Alright, I'm gonna reluctantly go with them then. I don't want to be alone.
Okay, so let me just change the thing here. Okay, okay, cool.
Also, can I check the stuff on the ground real quick from the clothing chest?
Absolutely.
Just to see if there's something hidden in the clothes.
Yeah, go for it.
Hoping it doesn't suck.
Yeah, it's just clothes and props. And props and clothes.
Man, I was so hoping that there was a dead skeleton lying underneath of it.
and then a skeleton pops out of the chest with a full costume on.
Which
What
room was
costume?
right after this one?
A skeleton costume. What's up?
Which room was right after this one?
I don't know.
The one that we just entered into?
I don't know. How would you know?
Because we came... Well, we came from the one with the thing in the center.
Uh-huh.
And then we just went through the door to a new room.
You did? I thought you were sitting in the room with the chest in it.
Yeah, it's the room she's talking about. Like, if there's a
Yeah.
picture of that room.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
right-
yeah, yeah. Which one it
The
is?
room with the 4 doors.
Yeah, it's the room with the 3 doors, and then the east side is the one that's open now.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Can I cast
not
Cure
coming back?
Wounds on myself to
Yeah.
heal my HP?
Yeah, certainly. How does Cure Wounds work?
Let me. I gotta find it again.
Yeah, you do. You son of a gun.
It says the creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So if I touch myself, I can heal my own.
Oh, so you're gonna heal yourself by touching yourself? Okay, well, I mean, you can do that. So a D8 plus. What's your modifier? And what's your spellcasting ability? Is it Wisdom?
Spellcasting ability modifier is Wisdom, yeah.
Okay, so what's that modifier?
Let me look. 2 Wisdom, plus 4.
Okay, so I'll be honest, it's not gonna matter what you roll. You're gonna add 4 to it. So just heal up and use that spell slot.
Sweet.
Don't forget that you've used that spell slot until you get a long rest in. So right now, Sweet Jelly Roll is by themselves. Okay, you're going to scroll up in the art section. You're going to go to the one from 1244. That's where you are right now.
I'm going to search these smaller bookshelves on the left side, having learned from Cuddle's mistake.
Okay.
So
You don't find any.
do I? There's no books on the left side there.
Nope.
On the small ones.
Nope.
Okay. I will search the right side
Nope.
small books. The big one on the right?
Nope.
Are Willow and, well, okay, so this was the part that I was gone for. So are Willow and Oldie still in the stage room?
No.
Okay.
You could try to go find everyone else.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I mean,
I like.
he lost his partner.
Yeah, kinda. Partner lost
I mean,
themselves.
how far down is the stage from this floor? It was 20 feet, right?
Yeah, you'd fall
'Cause
a
he
bit.
fell 40.
Yeah, he fell 40, so he fell the 20 feet, hit the ground, fell 10 feet into the next floor, and 10 feet again and when he went through that floor. So you could drop down about 10, somewhere between 8 and 10 feet, but you'd have to not hit the hole as you jump down.
You're a cat person. You got acrobatics.
Or
Yeah, I'm pretty agile.
you could just go around. I'm not seeing the issue. You could just go back down the stairs. You went up some stairs, you could go down some stairs.
We went upstairs
Yep.
to get here?
Yeah, remember
I
how
thought we went
Oldie
to the
said?
left.
Oldie said to the west it goes upstairs, to the east it goes downstairs. I don't want to do stairs, so I'd rather go north because that's straight. He's like, my hips can't take it. So you guys are upstairs. Also happens to be why he fell through 2 floors.
Well, even if I did that, I would just be back in the center room. So I have in my backpack, I have 50 feet of rope.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie off the rope to one of the bookshelves, and I'm going to shimmy down to the lower level.
Okay.
The stage.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Okay. Oh, I gotta pull my character sheet back up. Okay. It's because I didn't have a dice out. A 9 plus my athletics. Or acrobatics, you said, or athletics?
Athletics.
Okay, that's a -1, so I rolled an 8.
Okay. Well, nothing bad seemed to happen. You made it down.
Okay.
So you're in the stage room now, yeah?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
you
I'm
can
in
see there's a
the
hole
stage
in the floor, There's also a chest. There's a chest that's been opened. It looks like it got like the lock got hit in such a way that it opened. And then you can see some splintering a little bit further down, but you don't see anything else with it. Just some splinters.
Okay.
This is all on the stage still. You
Yeah.
can see benches when you look out from the stage.
Okay. Is there a way out inside this room
Yes.
from here?
To the east.
Okay.
So the southeast part of the room going to the east.
I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go out that door because I mean I've already used 20 feet of rope. I've only got 30 left.
What?
Or does it work that way, or did I literally just use all my rope?
Well, I mean, I guess you could cut off the 30 feet, but I don't know how you're going to get your rope back otherwise because you tied it off.
Yeah.
Like it's stuck there. And you went down.
Get real hard.
You went down at least. Well, yeah, you could try
Pull
that.
the bookshelf down with it.
Yeah, why not? Try it. You know, it went so well for the last person who went through. I went ahead and posted the main room that you'd be in. And if you want to cut off your like 30 feet of rope to keep or what have you, or if you just want to leave it for later, it's up to you.
You know what? It might. I tossed the other 30 feet of rope down into the hole, knowing that Cuddles fell down there,
Okay.
but not knowing, whether or not Cuddles is actually still in that room, in the hopes that
Wait,
it could be a way out for somebody at some point.
Okay.
you said you just posted the picture that he'd be going down into?
No.
Oh, okay.
I posted if he went out that door. So you threw the rope down and then you came out of the room?
Yeah, I went out the door.
Okay.
So am I south on this image or am I west on this image?
You came from the west. You came from the west, so
So I
that
came
door
out
at the
that.
bottom left.
Okay. So there's still the door south.
Yes. Or make a perception check.
19
Yeah.
plus, yeah, whatever.
So there's
It's over.
also in the middle kiosk there is a hatch. It looks like it was a secret hatch at one point that's been dented in and forced open. And it has a spiral staircase going down.
I'll go down the staircase.
All right. Not gonna yell for anybody. Okay, cool. You go down and you end up. No, it's okay. You didn't say anything. It's fine. Okay. So let me just go ahead and copy and paste what room you're in, 'cause you're in here.
Oh.
Look at this fancy room, and you see. Oh my God! Wait, who is that coming? Who is that? Who are you? Who are you?
Right, can I go back up the stairs?
Who goes there?
Come back. Why are you leaving?
Yeah, you better get out of here, stranger. Why do you want him to come down?
Jelly Bowl is so flippin' rude.
Jelly Bowl. Who's-
You don't remember Jelly? I mean, his real name's Jelly Roll, but you called him Jelly Bowl, so.
I did? I don't think I've ever seen this person in my life.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. Well, if you trust him, I
Okay,
trust him.
So I think Cuddles died. He fell really far, and then I didn't hear anything from him again.
He fell?
How did he
That's
fall?
Really far.
Did he
really
climb a
far.
bookcase? Like did he? They can get tall. We were just in a room where they were at least 20 feet tall.
I climbed a bookcase.
Old man, I don't
that
like
didn't
this
fall.
all-seeing eye that you've got going on here.
What are you talking about? There's nothing else tall here. How did he fall?
Anyway, yes, he ran up to get a book, and he fell through a hole, give or take 40 feet or so.
What?
Through
Well,
He fell through the
two
floor?
floors. 2 floors, actually.
2 floors?
oh,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
maybe that's why there was a hole in the floor.
You know what?
And
That makes sense. I never thought to look up.
Oh no! I might have thrown a chest on him.
Oh my gosh, you threw a chest on a dead body?
Oh
It's
my
definitely
god!
Uh,
Poor Cuddles.
question. Did he get the book or is it still up there?
He got the book.
So,
I mean,
Oh wait, he
bright
found the
side,
book?
Did he
I
find?
mean,
Do we
well,
know if it was
I don't
the
know.
book?
I don't know if it's the book. I mean, on the bright side, if you threw that chest on him and killed him, I mean, the book's still down there. Just go get all this stuff.
Great.
It's
Well,
God, that
should
means
we?
I killed someone.
Should we? Well, I mean, he was probably already dead from the fall, if I'm honest. I
Well,
mean,
let's
I don't.
hope. Let's hope.
Yeah, let's hope that you didn't murder him with costumes and
I
props.
mean, yeah. If
Yeah,
not,
that would.
if not, that chest sounds like it definitely would have killed him.
Well, it
Should
wasn't
have.
really that heavy. It was pretty light, but anything
He
could
was
go.
he was kind of a weak boy though. I mean, he was just
Yeah. All bark, no bite. That guy. I don't actually remember who we're talking about, but I just like to go with our narrative here.
Mr. Mr. Gray, do you have short-term memory loss?
Do I have who now?
who are you
It
again?
doesn't
I was
matter,
thinking.
but I just want to know.
No, Willow, my memory's just fine. Hey, sweetie roll. I was thinking.
Yes.
I was
Oh, that's
thinking.
a cute name.
I was thinking, should we go down there so that the rigor mortis doesn't set in if he still happens to be holding that book? Or do you think we're good to look at, and then he points towards the 2 full bookshelves? Or do you think we should look through these ones first?
Well, I mean, I did throw what was left of the rope that I had down in that hole. So I mean,
You
it's
used
like
a rope?
uh,
Wait, why did you use a rope?
to shimmy down into the bottom. I was on the top floor he fell from.
Oh, right, you guys went upstairs. Okay, yeah, I
Yeah,
knew
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I knew that, yeah.
So I mean, we could always climb down later. It's not as if the rope is gonna go anywhere, and we could search these bookshelves. You're telling me you're down here and you haven't searched these bookshelves?
We've been working on it. There's only so many hands, and there's so many books.
Okay.
You want to get in on this? Got plenty of books.
Yeah.
And as he says that, he pulls out a book.
I'm
Look, I got this one here. The Grave of Mad Mick. I don't I don't know who that is.
Who's
that's
the author? No author?
No author.
All right.
Aldi.
So-
I don't think that's who we're looking for.
Though I gotta tell you, Sweet Roll, there's
Yes.
this author. His name's Overlord something or other. He writes a lot of books. So if you see any of those,
I think it was Ito. Overlord Ito's.
yeah, he's a.
I think that's it.
He's a beast
Word
hunter.
Cheetos.
He writes
What is
about
that? That a
killing.
name?
I'm gonna
Killing.
actually take a look at this.
We've now got 2 groups.
Grandmother clock.
All right, you do that. You look at the grandmother clock.
I'm gonna roll a perception check on the bookshelf to see if I can find anything interesting on it.
All right.
Can I roll for perception on the grandmother clock, please?
Absolutely. One of you first, one of you second.
Oh, she rolled. Oh, wow.
Okay. Well, someone has rolled an 89. Oh, that was me. Okay, so an 18. So you're looking at the grandmother clock, yeah?
Mhm.
Well, you notice that the time is currently, according to that clock, it is currently 6:15.
Okay.
Oh.
You don't know AM or PM, but you can
Well,
assume AM.
Would it? Does it look like it's functioning?
It looks like it's functioning, but and you might not know this about grandmother clocks or grandfather clocks either. But over time, they desync from their actual time because of how the weights work on the inside of the clock, and you have to reset them. And so you can safely assume from your perception check that it's off because no one's probably reset it in a while since the place is abandoned.
Does it have that thingy where it I can open it? It needs a hook, right? That you have to.
Yeah, there's a way to open it up. You actually, this is a grandmother clock that's weird. You actually can't see, like it shows in the picture, but you can't actually see the thing that goes back and forth.
Oh, the pendulum.
At the bottom, yeah, you can't see the pendulum. You just see the clock face, and then there's a cabinet type door that you can open up. There's a little latch on it.
Okay, I want to open it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20. Okay. So you open it up, and a creature floats out.
What is that?
I think Austin fell asleep.
Oh, geez.
Okay,
I
everyone
think you're right.
yell. Ready?
No.
Why not? It'll be fun.
No.
Oh, come on. It'll be good.
We're
Resident
gonna
sleeper.
Sweet cuddles.
On 3, we
Cuddles.
should yell cuddles.
Austin.
Cuddle.
Cuddles!
You awake?
Yeah.
I was like, it sounded like a bug.
Wow, we're pretty boring apparently.
It's almost 3 in the morning. That's fair.
I'm not used to being up this late. I apologize.
No,
I
it's
can
fine.
It's okay.
Let's- I think we should start ending it.
Okay.
Why is there a
Um,
DM cuddles section?
Well, then let me just finish the explanation of what comes out of this here grandmother clock. And then we can end it.
I mean,
Out of this
let's end
clock.
it, like right at 3 in the morning.
Okay. Out of this clock comes a creature that floats in the air, has tentacles, and well, I'll just send a picture because I don't know if I can do this thing justice with an explanation.
It's just gonna be the thing from Halo.
I don't even know what that is, so maybe.
The weird turtle looking thing.
I still don't know. Maybe.
Oh, you didn't play Halo, never mind.
I played Halo, but only the first 2.
Yeah.
So is it there?
I don't think they were in either one of those. No. I think it was an ODST thing.
You see this critter float out. Okay, hang on, it's not sending.
Enter.
Where would you post it?
It's not going when I press enter.
Oh.
Just a moment.
Well, we all have.
There we go.
issues with skins.
Ew.
You see this guy?
Oh,
Oh, he's kind of
oh,
cute.
I love this guy.
Yeah, he's cute. Look at him. He's got one of his little tentacles. He's
He's so
like
happy.
he's like putting it on his cheek, like me.
He's so happy. Look at him.
He just floats and his eyes are kind of like they blink independently and they're just kind of looking around and it looks a little bit disoriented.
Does he speak?
Hello,
Wait,
little
dude.
friend.
Hello.
Oh.
Only one of you heard that. Only Willow heard that.
Oh.
Oh.
You find out that you heard it in your mind.
Oh.
Magic.
Movie magic.
Your name.
Oh, it looks like a pie.
It looks like a pie?
Navi, you're fine.
Keep Cuddles away from this thing.
It's kind of
Navi,
pie
you're fine.
shaped.
Yeah, like the head looks like a pie.
Some guys, make sure that he doesn't see this thing. He's gonna eat it immediately.
Like a squid pie.
See?
His
It's like-
tentac-
You hearing this?
tentacles are like blueberries. They're blue like blueberries. So blueberry pie.
I was in there a while.
I am so sorry. How the heck did you get in there?
Seems to be a broken record. Just keeps doing that. Is not clear on why or how.
That's okay. But good thing is you're free now, right?
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like being free.
Yeah.
And as it says that, the tentacles are moving in just like a way that might mean happy.
I ask its name.
My name is Flump.
Flump.
I was given that name.
By who?
The people who used to work here, they called me Flump, and then it floats through the air again, and you hear that exact noise, Flump. And I haven't figured out why yet.
Oh,
Okay, so
Why I see this thing?
adorable.
I turn to Jelly Roll and
Okay,
Ray
Jelly
and
Roll,
say,
real quick, as right before you do that, in your in Jelly Roll's head, Jelly Roll, you hear, "Hi, who are you?"
What the?
Hello?
He's friendly.
Hello?
He's
Hello?
been stuck in there for
Hello?
a long time.
Hello? Hello?
Who's been stuck in there? What are you talking? Oh, I turn around and notice the pie-shaped squid thing.
The pie-shaped squid thing waves its tentacles and eyes at you and goes, "Hi."
I give a kind of like an awkward wave and I say hi. How how are you?
Well, I'm still adjusting to the more light than I had for I don't know how long.
Were you aware that you were in there?
In the grandmother clock?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
you're just conscious the whole time?
Yep. Just sitting there. Well,
Do you
floating there. I
eat?
wasn't sitting. I can't sit.
Do you eat?
His name
Yeah,
is Plum.
I eat, as a matter of speaking. It's not... It's kind of boring. You probably don't want to hear how I eat.
Flump?
Flump.
Flump it is?
Flump!
I need to know how you eat.
Okay. Well, I sort of... And it starts touching its tentacles together nervously. Well, I sort of, I kind of siphon mental energy from creatures. But I'm a passive parasite, and I know that I said parasite, but just hear me out here. I don't take a lot, and
I pull
and
my blade from
I
my
immediately stand in between them.
it just starts making that noise over and over, and it's
Jelly roll.
kind of very in a scared manner, kind of going in a figure 8 as it floats and it's just kind of spinning.
Willow. Look,
Nope.
this thing called itself it called itself a
People
parasite.
gave it a name. The people before before
I'm
who
not a
worked
threat.
here gave it a name, which means
I'm not a threat.
Yeah, and where are those people now? Clearly
I
this
don't
place is
know.
abandoned, and he was locked away for a reason.
I was. They put me in there. They said something about being safe. I didn't even need.
See, they wanted to protect him.
Or they wanted to give him a false sense of security so
I
he'd
don't-
willingly get into the
You
grandmother because no
honestly
one wanted to
think
argue with him.
you honestly think
I
that
didn't know but I
they
didn't do
would put
nothing.
him in a grandmother clock to protect them, but they all still ended up dying? How does that make sense?
Yeah, that's a good point. And
Flump?
what do you mean they all died?
Well, I'm not sure if they all died, but no one's
Oh.
here anymore. It says
Oh,
they're
they all died.
No
it's
one's here?
abandoned. Yeah, it's
But what-
been
you guys are
abandoned
here?
for a long time. We're on an adventure. We're looking for a
Oh.
book.
What book? Is it that book? And then it points its tentacles towards the wall, and on the right side of the wall you see a book in a pristine frame that looks in immaculate shape.
Is that the
That's my favorite book.
LeBron
James.
Promus?
The LeBron premise?
Libra Primus.
Oh, Liber Primus. No, that's not that book.
Oh.
I don't
What is
think
that
that's
book
that
then?
book. Hang on, let me check
You-
again. I'm pretty sure that's not that book. I'm pretty sure that's my favorite book.
It's gonna be how to throw up.
How dare you? This is my favorite book, and it grabs it and it pulls it out of its casing and everything, and it starts hugging it, and it says, "This is my favorite book, Friendly and Favorable Fauna."
Oh
Flumps.
my god.
I love this book. Oh my gosh. He's asleep again. I'm trying my best here. I'm really trying to put in the effort here, and this guy's asleep.
Maybe we should.
Oh my god.
Well, it's past
It
3.
is true.
He probably kept it up for the first 4 minutes.
Can we just get the name of the book so I can write it down?
Yeah. Friendly and Favorable Fauna. Flumps.
What? I keep getting a Nevada number calling me.
Okay, friendly. What?
Friendly and Favorable Fauna. Flumps. It was written by a good friend of mine. His name was Etio Ethos.
The Overlord?
Well, I never knew he was an overlord. He never told me that. But yeah.
You don't know a lot
He
of
was a
things
beast
about
hunter?
these people.
Well, I do and I don't. I've been in there such a long time that I'm very weak right now because I'm not sucking up any psionic energy from anybody. So
Does it
I'd probably get all my stuff back if I could just have some energy from somebody. It's
will
hardly
it kill me?
noticeable. No, it's hardly noticeable. Honestly, no one else
Alright.
here ever noticed.
Alright, zap me. I squint my
Uh,
eyes and ball my fists.
I'm not gonna zap you. Go ahead and roll a d20.
Weird.
Ah!
You feel no difference. And the flump is starting to seem really lively compared to before. And we're done. This is it. We're done.
Alright, good.
Good job, everybody. Thank you, everybody who stayed awake, and appreciate it.
I never got to do my skill check.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. But
Not
put that
yet.
on the back. Okay, so just remember that. Oh my god.
Oh my
This should be this. This is good. We should put this audio over the part where you guys stayed the night in the foyer.
yeah.
Just wait for an isolated one.
Hey, Trevor, roll that d20 to check those bookshelves real quick. But we won't say whatever it might do or anything. I'll just write down the number for later.
Okay.
D20, and then add your investigation to it.
4 plus investigations plus 4, so I got 8.
Okay. And now that we have that number, we can all go to bed. Like we all definitely need to do.